Feel like it's better when I'm high. I love it when I'm baked in my mind in the sky. I can't feel pain when my brain fried. Running away from the feeling of life, cause I can't take it anymore. Say knocking at my door, you can hear the demons roar. They coming for more. They coming for more. I don't know what they want from me. Don't know what the devil wants from me. Cause I have nothing. From heaven I'm falling, falling. That whole turning angel demonic. Tryna get to the blue bands, no sun. I guess that's all I ever wanted. Feel the heat of hell on my back when I fall. There's nothing you can do to save me. So many that's betrayed me. So I can't trust. Middle fingers up, I don't give a fuck no more. I feel like it's better when I'm high. I love it when I'm baked in my mind in the sky. I can't feel pain when my brain fried. Running away from the feeling of life, cause I can't take it anymore. Say knocking at my door, you can hear the demons roar. They coming for more. They coming for more. I don't know what they want from me. Don't know what the devil wants from me. Cause I have nothing. From heaven I'm falling, falling.
You should run down and exercise, baby. Keep it 1-1. Play more, less swing. It's almost like control. Play more, less swing. You should run down and exercise, baby. Keep it 1-1. Play more, less swing. It's almost like control. Play more, less swing. Let me call up Isha to come over here. Keisha, we about to get so cold. Yeah. Let me call up Peaches, that's my other real Keisha. We about to get cold. Do you wanna play in the backseat part of my ride? Do you wanna live in the fast lane? Shorty, I'm right. Losing myself on my. Cruising up, crushing up, nice. Crushing up, nice. Break it up, pick it up, pick up a pace. Losing myself on high. You can control yourself. Over the bed. You done destroyed yourself. Run down and exercise, baby. Keep it 1-1. Play more, less swing. It's almost like a truth. Play more, less swing. Run down and exercise, baby. Keep it 1-1. Play more, less swing. It's almost like a truth. Play more, less swing. It be like Tisha, can we take this easy? Can we take this easy? Ain't no deep dive, trying to find no reason why I gotta be 2 live, be 3 live every time I see you, every time I need you. Got a bad for the low, and you scared to death. Every day, getting a little better way. It's a little loud and raw. On the low, I'm be
pulling up on your side, black Uber, they know my car. Looking at me like he must know. Take photos with a telescope. Heard you been running with the lanes, I know. Only go live on Periscope. You don't know everything, literally get a little better when you speak loud and clear. See everything that you doubting for. That energy not allowed this year. That literally mindset out of here. Smoking OG, baby. Why you playing hardball? I'm just trying to ball hard with you, little baby.
Run down and exercise and make sure keep it 1-1. Play more, less swing. It's almost like a truth. Play more, less swing. Run down and exercise and keep it 1-1. Play more, less swing. It's almost like a truth. Play more, less swing.
On the face, a kiss on the face, no, no. Don't run away, don't run away. No, these days all feel great, it's okay. I'm here on my own, but not for long. Hang on, there's another one waiting for you. Hang on, there's another one waiting. Hang on, there's another one waiting for you. Hang on, there's another one waiting. I'm willing to look like a fool. In the quiet, I pray for you. No more anger, only love inside. Close my eyes, feel alive. Hang on, there's another one waiting for you. Hang on, there's another one waiting. Hold on, hang on, there's another one waiting for you. Hang on, there's another one waiting. I want it to be real, baby, believe me. It gets too much without your love, feel me. Hold on to your truth, hear me. Feel the love that I'm sending you. Walk away, got so deep. Curiosity, pray that you see. Hang on, hang on.
I've got holes in different area codes. And 404, I'm worldwide. Yet act like y'all know it's the abominable hoe man. Globetrot International Postman, neighbor Dick Dope Man. 718-202s. I send small cities and states IOU. 901, matter of fact 305. I'll jump off the G4, we can meet outside. So control your hormones and keep your drawers on till I close the door and I'm dumping your bones. 312-313. 215-803. I'll read your horoscope and eat some hors d'oeuvres. 10 on pump one, these hoes is self-serve. 757-410's my cell phone just overload.
I've got hoes.
I've got hoes
In different area codes. Area codes. Hoes. In different area codes. Area codes.
Now every day is a holiday, so stop the violence and put the fofo away. Skeet you the holiday. 504-972-713. What you gon' do? You checking out the scene, I'm checking a hoe tonight. With perpendicular vehicular homicide. 314-201. Too much green, too much fun. I Bangkok and Bangkok. Can't stop, I turn and hit the same spot. Think not, I'm the filler in Manila. In Hong Kong, pimp 'em like Bishop, Magic, Don Juan. Man, after Henny with a Coke and a smile, I just pick up the motherfucking phone and dial. I got my condoms in a big ass sack. I'm slanging this dick like a new jack.
Is it cause they like my gangster wall? Gangster wall. Is it cause they like my gangster talk? Gangster talk. Is it cause they like my handsome face? Handsome face. Is it cause they like my gangster way? Gangster way. Whatever it is, they love it and they just won't let me be. I handles my biz. Don't rush me, just relax and let me be free. Whenever I call, come running 212 or 213. You know that I ball. Stop running, I'll call my substitute free. Got hoes.
I've got hoes
In different area codes. Area codes. In different area codes. Area codes.
916-415-704. Shout out to the 206. Everybody in the 808. 216-702-414. 317-214s and the 281s. 334-205. I see y'all. 318 and the 601s. 203-804-42. 301-904-47-850-708-502. Hoes in different area codes. Know that. Southern hospitality. Northern exposure.
Whatever goes around eventually comes back to you.
So you gotta be careful, baby, and look both ways before you cross my mind.
Did you ever wonder? Yeah, do you ever wonder what he might be going through on his own and the demons that he's facing alone? I hate that sometimes I can't go home and it just ain't the same on the phone, no. But everybody's gotta go, don't they?
Yes, we do.
So if you need a hero, just look in the mirror. No one's gonna save you now, so you better save yourself. And everybody's hurting, everybody's going through it, but you just can't give up now, cause you gotta save yourself.
Yeah, I gotta hang on, baby.
The sun will come out, nothing good ever comes easy. I know times are rough, but winners don't quit, so don't you give up. The sun will come out, but we've been struggling endlessly. Someday we'll find the love, cause after the storms, when the flowers bloom.
Khaled, what you mean? I take it offensive, cause I'm the hottest flower boy that popped up on the scene. Feeling better than ever, cause your umbrella. Sun is beaming on me like headlights beaming on Bambit. Now let's pretend the street is a room and you are a camera, cause you draw me candid, the Tito to my Randy. Now let's produce some thrillers, my chocolate with your vanilla on.
The sun will come out, nothing good ever comes easy. I know times are rough, but winners don't quit, so don't you give up. The sun will come out, but we've been struggling endlessly. Someday we'll find the love, cause after the storm, I know it's hard, but do you even really try? Maybe you could understand, and all you had to do was ask, and just open your mind, when everything is passing by. All you had to do was try. Yeah, all you had to do was try. All you had to do was try.
Love, I mean, I guess if I had to put it into a song, I mean, it would sound like this.
I'm back in New Orleans, my people think I'm rich now. Murder my ego, made my anxiety sit down. Now I got time to kill. I'm back to back with it, 3 classics in a row. You remind me of a long flame. I remind you of a G. I'm from Uptown, baby. Take the whole thing. Now you fucking with a G. I'm from Uptown, baby. Like that happening, keep me warm. It's all I know. It's all I know. Nothing else feels like home. It's all I know. It's all I know. Hood shit, that's what we like. That's how we live some nights. They want a 3P. Hood shit, that's what we like. Dickie Fish and Gin Ice. They want a 3P. 3,000 degrees. You got that new armor to cool you off. Welcome to the city. I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, by the time you read this, I've already stopped constructed. Never say anything constructive. And all I am, I can fuck with. No. No love is simple. No love is fragile. I lost all my reverence for you somewhere in the middle. Different now. Shady like a fishy, Dr. Fishy. Can't forget the things you said. All I guess is still no say. I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, it'd be different if you wasn't my man. We wasn't hanging out. We wasn't playing out. Everything casual, it's more serious than I thought. Bit more commitment than I got. Go. Shady like a fishy, Dr. Fishy. Can't forget the things you said. All I guess is dead. Don't say I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, I need some time to cool off, figure out what I want. It ain't you no more. I need some time to figure out who I really am without you. Cause really I am without you. I love my passport. It's okay. We won't go nowhere. Anyway, I love my passport. It's okay. This relationship's going nowhere. Anyway. You're never gonna say I do. 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 You're never gonna say I do.
All right. What's going on? Shout outs to everybody here. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Good morning, everybody. What's going on, man? The early bird gets the content. God damn it. Some of y'all didn't go to sleep. Some of y'all been up. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just waking up, Either or, we here, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. Easy like Sunday goddamn morning. You dig what I'm saying? So we in the building, man. So let's get straight into it, man. A couple of things we got to talk about on today's show. We always talk about everything and we always go in details. The funny part is that if you catch the beginning of my shows, you know what I'm saying?
you know, you might not get, this is why the shows be so goddamn long. Y'all not gonna really get the game catching the beginning of the shows. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I mean, as long as you catch the shows, you know y'all got to stick around and really, you know, get the, you know, yeah, get the game. You did. Now, we gonna talk about a bunch of stuff that I've been talking about for the longest goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys at some point when these dudes actually get up off their ass and start traveling, that they're gonna run into a couple of problems. You know what I'm saying? With the women abroad, and you know, I wasn't trying to be a asshole or nothing about it. You know, real people that know me know me. You know what I'm saying? They know what I'm talking about. It's the reason why I wrote this book that I'm putting in the chat, because it's like there's a lot of brothers that need just really basic instructions. You know what I'm saying? Basic instructions, and really need help with you know, navigating, just moving around, and women and stuff like that. I mean, for a lot of people it's not, but I mean, traveling is fucking overwhelming, and it can be overwhelming, especially for certain people, and especially for certain brothers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to have, I mean, and it definitely, a lot of people don't want to say it is, but I'll sit up here and tell you the truth. It is a personality thing too. Yeah, basic instructions before leaving America, not you know what I'm saying, basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know, I was gonna make a Bible reference too, but you know what I'm saying? It's not what people, you know, it's not what a lot of people think it is. You know, and then on top of that, you know, the stress of that could come with traveling and stuff like that, and then on top of that, you guys want to talk about dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know, dealing with women, their volatile attitudes, and traveling and stuff like that, and just the many games women will play abroad. You know what I'm saying? And that's really why I wrote the book, you know, as a bank for you guys, to give you guys, you know, and not even wrote the book. I wrote it, and I narrated it. You know, it took me a long time to really put out this information. So, you know, it's like if you don't even understand dating where you at, how are you gonna understand dating on top of traveling, and on type of, I mean, you know, there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally date where you at. Like, this, you know, I think dating abroad is more so, you know, for people that happen to travel, and more so for people that actually know how to date. You know, it's not like you just wake up one day and say, hey, you know what, I know how to date. But anyway, shout outs to everybody in the building. Shout outs to Star P in the building. Shout outs to my brother Life of Pablo in the building. You know what I'm saying? Life of Pablo made a really good point right here that I'm gonna get to. Shout outs to my brother American Negro in the building. Shout outs to Don Philly in the building. You dig? Shout outs to Aaron B in the building. Shout outs to my brother David in the building. Shout outs to my brother Tony in the building. Yes, sir, Ski. Good man in the building, you did. And shout outs to everybody coming from the Discord that's in the building. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we in here, man. We in here like swimwear. All right. So just a lot of things to you know, chop it up and talk about on today's show. I told you at some point, and I kept showing you guys, and even playing videos from Travel Time with Paul, that you know, dudes are gonna be fighting over a small group of women. And whether these women were westernized or not, it was going to happen anyway. You know, because a lot of people are you know what I'm saying, trying to literally do the same thing. And what happens when a lot of people are trying to do the same thing? What do I tell you it becomes? It literally becomes a monopoly. You understand what I'm saying? It literally becomes a monopoly. And you know, a lot of these dudes, they kind of want to be players on the other side of the country or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to be a player in general. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a man first of all. Fuck a player, you got to be a man first. You know what I'm saying? Because when the broad meets you, you think she meeting the player, and it's like, no, she's meeting the man first. But anyway, it's just another case of people trying to take a shortcut, and shortcuts lead to long cuts. Okay. um and just a lot of just random BS that comes with the territory of what's going on, Toya, with the territory of traveling and doing certain things. Now, Pablo made a great observation, and it's something that I've been talking about for the longest time. He said it seems like black men's default setting is to simp or trick off. Yes, there's a lot of truth to that, Pablo. There's a lot of truth to that. It seems like black men's default setting is to simp or trick off. And the funny part is that they claim to be going for traditional women, but the crazy part is that traditional women, they don't even respect that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even respect that. And then the crazy part on top of it is it's okay if you want to trick and spend your money. You earn it. You've earned it. So you get to allocate it as you see fit. You know what I'm saying? You've earned it. You've worked the ass off for it. I mean, mentally, I know what you don't want to do, but that's up to you being real with yourself and soaking up the game that I be dropping on these shows. But it's like, that's your money, bro. Do what you want to do with it. But I'm telling you, and if you don't want to listen, that even if you're gonna be 10 toes, if you're gonna be, 10 toes, flat foot tricking, you still have to be, tactful, with your tricking. You still gotta be tactful. The same way that if you make a decision and say, hey, I want to be a player, well, you still gotta be tactful with that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe less tactful than you would have to be than spending money. But honestly, that's going to put you around a certain caliber women. And I don't know about you, but mentally, even if you're paying for it, um, you're going to get tired of being around this certain caliber type of women. You're gonna get tired of it. It's not gonna stimulate you in the ways that it used to. And then on the back end, this is dangerous for you or whatever you would like to call your love life, because when you get used to this, to you, it doesn't. To you, to a certain degree, this type of sex, because it is a type of sex, it becomes a routine. You understand what I'm saying? It becomes a routine, and it's not going to stimulate you in the way that you may think it is. You know what I'm saying? Having a timer, getting the GFE, knowing damn well the broad that you talking to wouldn't be talking to you. She's faking. Sometimes it's just the act. I mean, at some point, that post nut clarity does kick in, man. It's gonna be like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Some dudes, they could care less. Some dudes, hey man, I don't give a damn. But whatever. But anyway, recently, you guys have seen a bunch of passport bros, uh, you know, um, talk crazy about dating coaches and run the bag up, showing y'all, women that they're trying to say that, hey, I got these girls from this country or that country, and they're very submissive, and they're cooking and cleaning and doing the things that I like them to do. Then you got a lot of American men that will also say, okay, well, it's not noble to go after women like that because guess what? You pay anyway. So it's like this kind of moral high ground or whatever. Then y'all start realizing that you know, they're really showing y'all westernized women from these other countries. And the reason why I'm gonna tell y'all the truth too before you get your goofy ass on the plane. The reason why it's so appealing to a lot of you guys is because you're dealing with Western women and you rather deal with Western women. Sometimes I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're gonna be traveling to some of these places. You're gonna be traveling to some of these places, and you're just gonna want to deal with Western women. You're gonna just say, you know what, I just want to deal with a little Western chick or westernized chick. Some dudes they travel to these places and they start seeing the other women, and it's like, these dudes are like weekend minded. A lot of the quote unquote passport bros that are looking for love, they're not marathon minded. Unbeknownst to you guys, I don't well, y'all know, y'all my audience, y'all know, but there's some new people here. Marriage is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is a marathon. You know, so taking vacations looking for wives that don't really fit. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even fit with, I talk about this in the book. It doesn't even fit with your planning because you only plan on being there for a little bit. So what if you meet somebody really remarkable? And let me tell you something. Yeah, it's not a sprint, it's not a dash, you know. But let me tell y'all something. And I talk about this in the book, how y'all shoot yourselves in the foot before you even leave your country. You're going to meet some of the most interesting women you've ever met, damn near. I'm telling you, either the same day you leave or a day or two before you leave. You're going to meet some of the most interesting women. You might even meet the one that you would have stayed for. So it's like you already got a return ticket. You didn't do no real exploring. And on the day you leave or the day right before you leave, you're going to meet somebody very remarkable. And you're going to be like, damn, I should have extended, or damn, I might have to cancel this plane ticket. Like, you're not even you're not even being realistic with yourself. Furthermore, um, westernized dudes, and this is one of the most underrated things that nobody talks about in the space, but y'all know I talk about it. I'm really like that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all been hearing me talk about it for hours. So if there was any type of fake in what I'm talking about, it would have already been exposed already, y'all. Um, you're leaving the country, and not even this. I'm not even gonna get into that. Western dudes don't know how to deal with women of culture unless you are that type of dude back at home or you have that certain type of personality. This is really a personality thing too. Um, and furthermore too, I'm gonna tell you how this happens and how this happened. Me, for some reason, I'm unbelievably patient. I've even seen it with myself. I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm fucking patient. I will sit there and wait. You know, I'm a hunter. You know, I will sit somewhere and wait. If I believe that is worth it, I will sit there and wait. I stay down till I come up in a lot of different situations. Then there's a lot of situations where I'm very insisting, not insisting, but I'm in the West, we've been inundated with a lot of different thoughts that our head goes through, and we don't even realize it until you or your life or some of the things you're doing comes to a damn standstill. I'm not telling y'all to go to jail, but I'm telling y'all that sometimes jail does help people, and not because the environment and stuff like that. What I'm telling you is that at least what if not even on the upside, there's no upside being in jail, but whatever you had going on comes to a standstill. You know what I'm saying? And you may get a chance to sit down and breathe and then carefully plan out your next move. Some people need this standstill. Some people live in busy cities where it's just so much shit going on around them they can't think, or their thinking is not at its best. It's not, you know what I'm saying, where it should be. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, what goes on too is that in America, it's different now. We have to really learn how to socially calibrate ourselves back to society. And what I mean by that is that, you know, um, you have you have I'll just say this anywhere in life, right? Hard times, sadly, build better people. You know, hard times build better people. When the wars and stuff was going on, like even look at how people talk in the manosphere and in all these other spaces, and even look at the concept of the trad wife. They're going back to a time where, there was war going on, economic depressions and drops and dips, and the job market needs people and all kinds of stuff. It was just a lot of stuff going on. Well, guess what? We live in that same we live in that, we're going through a lot, if not even worse right now, because with inflation and stuff, we're going through a lot of fucked up shit right now, right? Because listen, look at the saying of look at what I'm the concept of what I'm bringing up to you guys. Relationships were better in fucked up times, right? Because people didn't have the luxury to sit back and act stupid and then be put outside. People didn't have the luxury to say, you know what, I'm gonna fuck up my marriage and try to figure this out on my own. People didn't have the luxury to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna be disrespectful to my husband, knowing damn well I can go outside and get hit up or knocked off or whatever. Or hey, I'm gonna, it's sad, but fucked up times build better relationships, better, more together families. It builds better communication. Um, and I'm not telling you guys to embrace fucked up times. I'm just showing y'all something. And I want you guys to make a mental note of what I'm showing you guys right now, because this is some real mental chewing gum that I want to give you guys, right? So if you look at how the economy, if you look at the world today, if you think about it, especially if you look on the internet or the news, you have a device in your hand called the cell phone. And not just a cell phone. Devices now are not just a cell phone. It's a underrated flex for me to call what you have in your hand or what you're listening to this show on a damn cell phone. No, you have a computer in your pocket. You have more than a cell phone. When I was younger, we had cell phones. This right here is something different than the television. This right here stimulates more dopamine. Not scolopamine, but dopamine. We're going to talk about it on today's show, all right? Y'all hit the like button, man. Come on in, man. Come on in, man. Hit the like button, support the show, all right? Support the show at $PTV888. I'm still setting up the show, but support the show at $PTV888. That's $PTV888. So we're living in hard times right now, but you know what's making us very sad? Not together. And the funny part is that it's a tool used for communication, but it's a tool that we can use today to cut communication. And it's a tool that we can use today to ruin communication. Or not necessarily ruin communication, but I guess start a new line of communication. It's your phone. Think about it. This is why we laughed when we talked about the trad wives, because Miss Bluebonnet didn't have a fucking iPhone. Oh yeah, Miss Bluebonnet didn't have a fucking iPhone. She had better communication with her husband. She knew what he wanted. She knew what he insisted. You know, she was at least more happier. She was a lady. She drank tea. She communicated. She talked to other people. She was more family minded. She's more, I didn't know until I got a little bit older, but younger, I knew something was wrong, right? In the millennial era, we started having our own TVs and technology. And you can say for the first time, even as children, we were operating technology not under supervision, but in our rooms, um, hand me downs. You know what I'm saying? We don't even talk about hand me downs no more, and family plans and stuff like that. So we got our hands on some interesting technology. We didn't have to be around family like that because guess what? You could take your food and go to your room. If you didn't want to watch the movie here that's on the big television, you can go to your room and watch Thumbelina or some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck niggas was watching back then, but you can go watch whatever the hell you was about to watch, right? So you didn't necessarily have to spend time with family. You were there, and you may could hear family out there having fun, but you didn't necessarily spend time with family. And I know this to be true because there's a lot of sigmas and introverted people in these spaces. So the phone kind of was like the perfect medium and the platform, other than the television and whatever electronic device that you had, the phone. If you go look at people right now, look, why did they cancel The View? Nobody was watching that shit. Why? Because motherfuckers are on the internet. The TV will be on. And guess what you'll have in your hand? Not the remote, your phone. What do you lay beside the remote? Your phone. Your phone is like another organ. We stop using our appendix, but we start using our phone. And we call ourselves evolved. That part. Little Miss Bluebonnet didn't have a fucking phone. She didn't have a Galaxy. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't even have a razor. The only razor she used was to shave the pubes. Pause, all right? She didn't, you understand what I'm saying? None of this was there. She didn't have a TikTok. She didn't have social media. First of all, social media didn't tell her or play the influence on what she became or what she wanted to be. And at the end of the day, I mean, I'm pretty sure there was something similar to it. I guess you could call them theaters and in Mademoiselle houses and shit like that. But she didn't have no concept of cosplay. All of that shit is cosplay. Not like we don't need maids of today, but if you see somebody in a maid uniform, it's like, bitch, are you cosplaying? Somebody about to have sex? What's going on? Like, like you see somebody in a maid uniform, it's like, what the hell is this? Batman? Where's Alfred? You know, the hoes out here tripping. She wears a Sailor Moon costume or whatever the fuck she wearing, a schoolgirl costume. It's like, you think more so of cosplay. Where did you get this concept from? Your phones. Stuff that you see on your phone. Your phone stimulates more dopamine. It's more rapid. You know what I'm saying? So much so that if you go back to just regular TV, it doesn't quite do it for you. I saw something interesting that YouTube has rolled out because when I started, man, like even back in the day when I was buying my big TVs and flat screens and stuff like that, man, I'm like, damn, I don't even need to like go find a box or something to put on this TV because it comes with YouTube. I was scrolling yesterday on YouTube, and YouTube even has a feature where you guys can actually see how much hours you spend on it. You can actually set a timer telling you when to get off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know, but y'all don't. YouTube wants you guys to stay on the platform as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? But there's other analytics that YouTube can use and measurements and stuff like that to track your behavior, because your behavior is more important than money. Your behavior literally is the money. And this isn't a concept that a lot of people think about. I told you guys so many times. I give you guys so much game. It's like I'm like, I'm like criminally underrated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Like with this whole YouTube thing, right? I told you guys that I don't know if YouTube went down. Do y'all remember? It was a day. I think it was a year or two ago where Facebook, Instagram, I think Snapchat, and some other websites that because they're all connected and stuff too. All the websites went down, and they were down for like a minute, right? Well, they lost billions of dollars when that happened. You know, somebody can go on the internet and look and be like, oh well, Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, oh, they only lost a couple of million and stuff for the couple of hours that it was down. Nah, nigga, that's what they tell y'all. Them niggas lost billions. But the thing is that they can make it back. They've already made billions. This is why Google and certain places they're building cities and stuff like that, because just a platform. You can imagine how much data and things go into these platforms. It's literally the same thing but virtual. So this is why people have to build what's called a metaverse, because this is where I'm giving y'all the game right now, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button on the way in. All right. Listen to what I'm telling you. They literally have to build a metaverse to get people more behaviorally, if that's a word, Toya, let me know if that's a word, behaviorally invested into what they have going on. They can it's not even they've monetized their behavior. In other words, they monetize your behavior. They call it an algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Behavior is monetized. Behavior damn near is the new Bitcoin. Why you think they're talking about social currency right now? Behavior. Yeah, I saw that joint. I was gonna share it too, Tony. I got you. Let me know when you upload it so we could drop it. Behavior, y'all. They monetize your behavior. So anyway, getting back to I'm not even gonna get into that. Maybe once the show is more supported, we'll get into that. I'll get back into that. I'll just go back to what I'm telling y'all. YouTube basically with the timing, right? Even if you say, you know what, I'm gonna put this timer on and get off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I've been on YouTube for 3 hours. That's my limit. I'm getting off, right? I've been on here for 3 hours. I'm getting off. That's valuable information. That's valuable information. Now, why would that information be valuable? What's going on, Degenerate? Why would that why would that information be valuable? Because now YouTube knows how long you spend on the platform. And if you spend an hour or a couple minutes over that, they'll know what they're doing is right. Meaning, okay, well, that's just how long you on the platform. That's just how long you are on the platform, right? But now that's not the only analytic that we take of you. Where behavior is programmed. Thank you. I'm walking y'all down to what we're going to be talking about tonight. Thank you. Star P. You get it, right? Especially today's behavior. Especially if you oh, I'm gonna get into this. All right, we walking them down. We slow cooking this one. All right, we're gonna bring it to a broil. All right, we're gonna bring it to a broil. So That's not the only analytic that they have of you. If they're looking at what type of videos you like to watch, right? Because the name of the game is to keep you on the platform for the longest time. Is watch hours that count. That's why they have a such thing called watch hours. Some of y'all, how about y'all try to monetize your YouTube or get into the YouTube partner program and see what I'm talking about when it comes down to watch hours, and then figure out how much work you're gonna have to put in. You understand what I'm saying? So they want people on here for long amounts of time. More so, your algorithm or your behavioral specialist, whatever you want to call it, is going to start suggesting things to you. And if it's suggesting the right things to you, that 3 hours that you claim that you're going to be on here for is going to jump. It might even double. And basically, you can look at your behavior on a graph just as much as a creator can look at their performance on a graph. You know what I'm saying? Content creators barely check their analytics or know how to read it or know what the hell it means or don't know what they should be going for or maintaining. Listeners definitely don't check what analytics. Y'all too busy watching videos. Some may go check every once in a while, but the listeners, that's not their behavior. You understand what I'm saying? That's not your behavior. So that's why I'm like, okay, when one nigga go off, y'all just go to the next nigga. Some people don't say, let me get back to work. No, some people like, you know what? Some people do. I used to listen to YouTube at work. I get it, you know. But what I'm saying is, shit. As a matter of fact, at work is the time where y'all catch up on y'all shows. Am I not making sense right now? At work is where y'all catch up on y'all shows. You like, all right, let me see what such and such talking. It's midday. Let's see what such and such is talking about. Let me go check in with this person and see what's going on. What's going on in these YouTube streets. See, I kind of mix everything in because I tell y'all what's going on in these YouTube streets. We talk about the Passport Bro stuff. We talk about celebrity stuff. We talk about a gang of stuff. One thing I do want to implement though, into these shows, and it's going to be in the rebrand. Shout outs to L Nixon, man. L Nixon did a great job with the graphics. I got a post that I'm going to put on my community tab. I want y'all, if y'all need graphics or anything, reach out to me and reach out to L Nixon, because if you reach out to me, I'm gonna reach out to L Nixon. So you know what I'm saying. And yeah, man, we're gonna take it from there. But I'm gonna run that by him. You said people are literally like the product. It's sad. Yeah, I'm telling you. I was giving y'all some game. I think it was like last year, but I've said this years ago. If you stay on a certain platform, you can literally attract the same broads. Like if you're on Instagram all day, the crazy part is you can literally speak to her in a way that makes sense because you are on Instagram all day. You know how to talk to motherfuckers that be on Instagram. Same way with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking to somebody that's on that it's really down to your platform. A lot of these platforms that y'all use, aka apps, you can start replacing them with other words like address. That's your address. If you came up in the millennial era and you were on Facebook before Facebook took off the, hey, you got to be enrolled in college to be on goddamn Facebook, you have a lot of shit on Facebook. That's damn near your address. Y'all niggas out here being weird right now with women and shit like that. Why the fuck are y'all asking me, Kuda, should I get her Instagram or her number? Nigga, what the fuck is a phone number? What is a phone number? It's just another way to be bothered. A phone number is not a direct line to somebody. Social media is a direct line to somebody, not a fucking phone. Shit, some of y'all better off with a phone because social media will tell on you. Oh yeah, he was on here like 5 something p.m. It's 6 p.m. now. You know, it'll tell on you. Niggas don't even turn their read receipts off. Y'all not ready for me, man. Y'all not ready for me. A woman's Instagram is way more valuable than a fucking phone number. All the little bullshit questions you find yourself about to ask her, nigga, it's right there. Some of y'all niggas will even know what her ex looked like, or who she's still currently fucking around with. And I'm saying, you can take whatever you want from this conversation. I mean, because like even your behavior with your device will, within you're not even up for 24 hours and shit. Some of us, but us working people like myself, that's working right now. We're up. You know what I'm saying? So, people spend 1/3 of their life asleep. So, there's really not that much time to really do that much. I mean, shit gonna be a blur. You know, shit gonna be a blur. I feel for Gen Xers and I feel for the Z's, but I feel for the Z's really, really crazy, and the alphas, because I hate to say it, but like, other than the ones that really paid attention, social media gave you your personality, or what you believe is your personality. Social media and certain apps, and just being exposed around them in those years as being a kid, and your mind is constantly on recording, and you know what I'm saying, and you just soaking up your environment and all kinds of social media has definitely imposed its will on what you would call your personality today. It's instilled certain limited beliefs, it's instilled fears, it's instilled a lot of different things. It was handed to you. I've seen it being handed to kids. you know don't believe me? Give a kid a Game Boy. See if they, first of all, see if they know what one is. They might get offended. That video game device that plays Pokemon is not gender fluid. A game what? A game what? Did they have game trans back then? A game what? They're getting offended, dog. What's going on, Goof Troop? They're getting offended, man. Like this shit. Then the shit don't have a touch screen, so they already gonna be frustrated. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it as like, okay, man. When I was moving around and stuff like that, I'm so glad we had a social life, man. Because like I said, most people don't have a social life. They have social media. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I promise y'all, it can be a little bit dangerous, but I'm telling y'all, the real world is more lit. You know what I'm saying? Be on your phone, but give yourself time to live in the real world. The real world, to a certain degree, is actually more lit. And yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with having a digital footprint, but you know what I'm saying? It's like the real world. It's like, it's like, yeah, sh- this shit can turn into the Matrix. You know, a lot of you guys set out to learn about red pills, and not even to learn about red pills, but red pill yourself. A lot of people set out to learn more about women, or incorporate certain things that will guarantee them more success with women in their lives and stuff like that. And it's like, it's not really like you go over here to check something and then bring it back here and use it. It's really a transition. You know what I'm saying? Because you say, hey, you know what? Let me get these things so I can use them in my real life, and then whole time you're spending more time on the internet. So it's like you have to learn how to transition. A lot of people, for real, when you talk about this shit, they got to learn how to transition back into their real life, which is where and why they wanted the information anyway, or to be able to use the information anyway. You know what I'm saying? But shit becomes a muscle, man. You gotta get back to where you was. If you spent a whole bunch of time on social media thinking that you can get back in real life, it's like, okay, well, damn, you got to pick up the pieces, bro. Millennials and zillennials do, but zillennials will get on millennials' nerves. But then again, it depends on the millennial that you date. Most millennials haven't paid attention, so they're just as invested in certain things as the zillennials are. That's where the zillennials get it from. That's what I told you guys. I'm like, if you really want to see two peas in a pod, what's going to bring millennials and zillennials together, whether it's friendship wise or relationship wise, is literally them trolling each other. For example, I'll give you the game. Why do you think some of these couples, if you go look at the age of some of these TikTok couples and stuff like that, some of the dudes are millennials and the women that they're doing these TikToks with are zillennials? And what do they spend their whole time on the internet doing in a lot of cases? Trolling each other. The reason why I'm talking about this too is because these online relationships that you guys are seeing on your phones and stuff like that, and on these different platforms, they're influencing today's relationships just as much as people thought it was stupid. Guys be naive with this, but it really happens, right? I do know the millennials are 30 plus. I'm a millennial. I do know the millennials are 30 plus, but you got some tail end millennials. And what happens is you have some early zillennials. And what happens with tail end millennials and early zillennials is that you'll have zillennials that have influence from the millennials. You know, people have siblings, older brothers, older cousins, and people that, like, you have them that get together. It's usually the tail ends that don't get together with the what you call it, the beginning. Like, you can even talk to some like at the top millennials versus tail end millennials. Well, it's everybody. I don't know how to explain it, because like even Gen Xers are wrapped up into it also. Like, if you ask a Gen Xer about certain technology and stuff that they use today, they're like, oh, it's amazing because now this makes all of the stuff that I was doing as an adult already easier. You know what I'm saying? So they embrace it. But if you look at, like, let's say like millennials like myself, there was one half of life you going outside, you know what I'm saying, you interacting, playground politics, you chilling, you a kid, and all of these devices are coming out, and you can link up with your friends and play your Game Boy. It's not like he's in his house and you're in your house and y'all communicating. No, you can do all kinds of different stuff. You know, technology. You're around technology. You're using technology even as a kid, but it's not as, you understand what I'm saying? It's not as it is today. Now think of a zillennial. How it is today, damn near, is similar to how it was then. You understand? So when I was running around dating and doing all this other stuff, yeah, cell phones were there, and like text game. I'm not gonna lie, text game was a big thing. Let me tell y'all something. It was really weird around that time too, because people would be like, "Yo, I don't fuck with dating coaches," right? But they were so invested in their phones that they would hire a dating coach just for text game only. They're like, look, because it started to appeal to even the naturals. Like, think about what I'm about to tell you. If you're good with women anyway, but there's a proximity thing, and you're like, okay, well, I only got her number, and she's like there, and I'm trying to get us here. Now I'm running into a roadblock where I really don't know how to communicate that. I'm good in person, But this communication, this right here, this is a problem. So then you had naturals consulting with, pickup artists and dating coaches and stuff too. It was a weird dynamic to really figure out, because women weren't into texting like that back in the day. They were like, no, I want to hear my man's voice on the phone. They were invested in the phone. They wasn't invested in texting. Texting was more of a male communication thing back then, and it was what Streamyards and all of these platforms with these shows that y'all like on. That's what this was for. It was for business. Texting was like, yo, you coming into work today? Nah. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit was for. And then people just started communicating through it. And then because I don't know, if it stayed as dudes, like, I think we would have came up with picture messages, but we wouldn't have came up with emojis and stuff like that. So, you know and then even when women use phones, they communicate different than men. So this was a roadblock for a lot of dudes. It was a huge roadblock for a lot of guys, and they're like, oh man, damn, I need a dating coach to help me figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And women really wanted to hear a dude's voice. Like, another thing that changed from back in the day is that women really went off more of a man's roar. They went more off of a man's roar than his looks. Like, women will see dudes, but it'll be just another face to some of them. They would see dudes and it'll be just another face, I mean, and then you got the flashy dudes, you got but they would see dudes and it'll be just another face. Your voice and your voice, you can ask any woman, your voice coupled with your looks kind of gives them a dive into who you might be, or your personality and stuff like that. So what was a bonus with how a dude looked is that his voice had to match. And then what was a bonus too with like the party lines and stuff like that, you see the revamped version of it, Clubhouse, was her hearing you, and then on top of it, you look good. So women used to switch it up. You understand what I'm saying? Women used to switch it up. This is where dudes got some of their sense of style and shit like that. This is why some of these black pill dudes are scared and shit. And this is why dudes tell y'all to, like, dress up and look good and stuff. As always, always dress up or dress to an occasion and look good and stuff like that. Because if a nigga was like, oh man, I've been flirting with this girl. Okay, have y'all seen each other? Nah, we haven't seen each other yet, but we talk on the phone all the time. So they'll tell you to dress up. So by the time you meet up with the girl and stuff like that, you at least it impresses her. You look better. You know what I'm saying? Because upon meeting up with somebody, anybody, both of y'all could walk off. Somebody could be late or whatever. Like, people ain't too much invested in the meetup. But see, a lot of y'all are having problems now too with women, because what women always been doing, and sometimes not the women, sometimes it's the dude, and dudes don't realize it. What we've always been doing is, even when we meet up, it's like, your body language is like a big thing. This is why you have to have a confident body language, because when y'all meet up, for some reason, I don't know why, there's always like a weird 2 to 3 seconds. And then even if y'all walking or going somewhere, low key, y'all sneaking peeks and checking each other out and shit like that. Just that shit goes on. And the thing about it is that, you don't want to make that weird. You don't want to make meeting up weird. Like, people, it's a congruency chat. It's a congruency test, for real, for real. They're just trying to see, do you match the nigga that you are on the phone? Do you match the nigga that you are dating, or texting, or whatever wherever the hell you met this bitch? I don't know. Some of y'all niggas be meeting these bitches in cam girl rooms and shit like that, and then try to come here and get game from me, and then lie to me and shit like that. Man, I ask you, is the bitch a hoe? God damn it. And they're like, oh no, nah, man, she not a hoe. And it's like, oh, but I met her on a cam girl website. Nigga. You said Cuda with them avatars, be wild. Thumbnails be hilarious too. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I have a weird thumbnail style. I literally just find some cool shit and just and throw it up there. I am gonna, with the revamp though. I mean, I know how to make thumbnails, but I'm gonna start making thumbnails more. All right. You said I approached her at the gym. The gym is the new club. It's been the club for a minute. That's why they're getting shut down like clubs now, if y'all haven't noticed. You said I approached her at the gym. I don't be using dating apps anymore. Yeah. To get the most out of y'all lives, you have to get off of social media for the most part. Like if you ain't carrying yourself like a 2016, 2014 pickup artist like back in the day on these social media sites, and I'm talking about fully being aware. Get off these damn websites. Even the US is telling niggas to get off Tinder and shit like that because they go into Colombia. It's like, look, niggas, stay off these websites. The bitches down there got more game than you. Don't do it. They sending y'all memos and shit like that. Like that. Don't do it. They have more game than you. Don't do it. Don't go down there leading with your wallet. Don't do it. You're gonna come back in a box. You did. So bitches blowing shit in y'all face and shit like that. Y'all gotta, man, come on, man. And y'all niggas so fucking weird. Like I don't get this. Like in America, y'all self-esteem be at an all-time low. Sometimes it be at a low. It's not a bad thing, but it's like y'all second guess yourselves, right? But the thing is, where's this energy when you go to fucking Colombia and like some who's a Colombian baddie? Some Cubana Lust, or damn, she don't even look good no more. Damn, I need to update my divas or somebody that I can name. Who's a badass Latin chick that y'all can throw out there? Anyway, you go to certain countries and stuff like that as a passport bro, and fucking Taylor Swift messages you, and not one alarm in your head goes off. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Like, some random chick that you like that works at a grocery store, you like, man, dog, should I shoot my shot? Should I do this? Blah, blah, blah. Bro, go for it. You know, but just get your game together and blah, 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 right? But then you fucking go to, let's say, Switzerland or somewhere, or let's say France. And like Miss France hollers at you, and not one alarm goes off in your head. You said I'm bad with names. Yeah, I'm bad with names too. I was thinking of the lady off of Too Fast, Too Furious. I think her name is Eva, but I don't know if that was her real name. But yeah, I'm horrible with names. All right. But anyway, shout outs to Razor Rays. I heard he's coming back out to Thailand. That'd be cool. And shout outs to my brother Max. I heard he coming to Thailand, so that'd be awesome. But you don't gotta look like the guy in the thumbnail, man. Now a lot of people are actually even making jokes about the passport bros, because now they're starting to say they have a look. Now people are catching on to what I've been on to like a year and a half to a year, to 2 years. My bad, a year and a half to 2 years. Y'all are a year and a half to 2 years behind me. It's kind of crazy because I can gauge it now, because it's like now dudes are like, oh man, all of these girls that these guys are messing with, they're pros. What the fuck have I been saying the whole time? And got cursed out by these dudes. And you know what? I'm starting to realize that I can just, like, I'm like a content vault at this point, right? I can even make content off of going in reverse. So I'm like, okay, well, if somebody's a year and a half behind me to 2 years of the information that I'm giving today, that means that I can go in reverse and be like, okay, what prompted me to give you guys that particular, like, what prompted me to talk about this? What was going on in the space? What was the climate? Whoop-de-whoop. What I'm saying is that I can go in reverse, and a lot of these dudes that y'all are seeing right now, maybe even you, running around screaming passport bros, we're calling these same women dirty foots. Dirty foot with, yo, and it's funny because dirty foot is a fucking funny term. Y'all are some fools for that one, but dirty foot is a I don't know, bro. Dirty foot is bad. Dirty foot is bad. But it's like, bro, I'm starting to sit up and think. I'm like, hold on. Now that I think about it, because you got to put yourself back in. You got to go reverse. When you're thinking of going forward and you're always moving forward, it's kind of weird. Sometimes you do got to put yourself in reverse, right? Dirty foot is a derogatory. That is horrible. And I'm like, okay, well, niggas have no fucking footing to say anything about somebody saying or mentioning anything about Passport Bros when you are running around here calling people dirty foot. You said just have a set rotation. You said talking to 100 bitches a day is a waste of time. Actually, talking to 100 broads a day is actually not a waste of time. If you have a goal and you know what you're looking for. Aimlessly talking to 100 bitches a day is a waste of time. So I gotta stop you right there, right? But yes, that's why save your money, black man. MGTOW, man guarding their own wallet. You said I thought of when Angel Cummings. She looked like Callie Uchis. Yeah, like you go somewhere and like Angel Cummings or Callie Uchis, Yeah, fake Pan-African people. Yeah, Spawn. Yeah. See, y'all bringing me back. Yeah, and I'm glad I'm saying this because y'all know what happened back then. Y'all good at keeping record of certain things. Yeah, man. Umar was. I wouldn't say Umar. Umar was alluding that they were dirty foot. I'm telling you, and I swear to God, if you were running with Tariq's camp, back around that time, you full on was calling people dirty foot and tethers. And talking about fleeing and stuff like that. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, man. He a fool, man. That man a fool, man. I know where he at with the game. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna warm y'all up to tonight's show. It's Player Talk Radio. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe, support the show. Let's get it.
10 years ago,
Shout outs to O'Shea. Let's talk about it. Player Talk.
I started my YouTube channel, it wasn't a whole lot of talk about traveling overseas, especially not for black men. There are a few people doing it, most notably Charles Tyler, who is now deceased. He was in Rio de Janeiro, and that was one of the first times I ever saw a black man really talk about leaving the States. Well, fast forward, Dima. It's now 2024, and the emergence of the Passport Bros have brothers really, really thinking about moving to another place and trying out a new life. And of course, there are a few places that we can recommend. There's Brazil, there is Peru, there is Thailand, Dominican Republic, and Colombia. Yeah, Colombia. Now, Colombia is a good place because of its close proximity to the United States. And the amount it takes to get to Colombia is typically not so expensive. So add that up with good food and beautiful women. Booty clapping sounds. We have a winner. But stop the show. A lot of strange things have been going on in Colombia. A lot of brothers have been drugged with scopolamine. A lot of black men have been robbed. And unfortunately, a lot of black men have been losing their life. And we're going to find out that this will be the third death in the last 4 days because this happened.
And we have another case of a mysterious death of an American tourist out there inside Medellin. Guys, Dakari Earl Cobb, age 47, was staying in the Santa Lucia area for about a month. The owner of the apartment told authorities that he got worried when he had not heard from the American for a couple of days. So he went to search the apartment, and upon opening the door, he found Dakari Earl Cobb laid out and dead inside the apartment. It is being reported that Dakari
Razor Rays, he not even trying no more. He just reading shit at this point. But no, hold on. Let's get back real quick. No, you can talk to 100 women per day. You know, it's actually pretty possible if you go. It used to be a term called sarging, but people don't do that. The 100 actually back in those days wasn't actually as hard as people made it seem. 100 actually wasn't bad, but I wouldn't say talk to 100 a day. But sergeant, even sometimes you don't even put a number on it. But you right about that. If you're talking to 100 bitches a day, hell yeah, you trying to sell some merch. Hell yeah, you might as well be a businessman at that point. That's why it didn't make sense to a lot of the brothers that didn't know what the hell they were talking about, because you're just approaching women. They don't got nothing to sell them, even if they was selling something. At the end of the day, too, you do sell yourself, no matter what you want to do. You know, like I said, you got to have a goal and purpose. You said niggas looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah, and it ain't the damn internet. Internet is one of the. I mean, you can find love on the internet. Don't get me wrong, but it's a dance, man. It's a damn dance. Yeah, 100 is not bad, because you can go to the mall and there's literally just numbers of women coming at you. I don't expect y'all to know this because y'all haven't done this before. I've done this before. You can literally go to a mall and literally easily in one setting talk to 30 women. That's literally nothing. Especially in a food court. Oh nigga. Oh nigga. And not be a bother too. I'm not talking about running through these women and being a bother. Like, you can literally just talk to a bunch of people. Like, you'll be surprised. Like, if you have a popping mall, hell yeah. You know what mall I used to go to? I used to go to PG. I used to go to Prince George's County Mall. Oh yeah. And they had a Target at the end of one side of the mall and had all kinds of stuff. I never talked to 100 bitches in a day. No, I'm not up here saying I did it. I'm saying it's easy. You know, I've talked to more than 30 women in a day. I had a wingman with me too. And we just started doing that shit for fun. Now, you know what I'm saying? We just started doing that shit for fun. It was actually very fun being a teenager, right? Literally before you know what I'm saying? You know how you like you know how you like pregame and stuff like that? It was actually really fun reading some of those books and being like, okay, damn, all right, what routine am I gonna work on tonight? And you pick like 3 routines. Sometimes the book be in the damn car. So you know what I'm saying? So you know, you like, okay, we're gonna go out tonight, we're gonna approach a bunch of women, and this is, I'm gonna just say this routine or use these 2 routines tonight and get them to work. And literally just going out the night that you get lost, you get swept away into the night, and the day goes off. And literally when you look up, there's bitches that you talk to, you forgot you talked to. It's like, oh shit, I did get her number. Oh shit, I did. Oh, okay. And then be some of the worst times too, because you be having a lot of women, but it's like you don't have one that's doing what you like her to do. You ever say I ain't had no bitches, but you had a bunch of bitches? Oh, come on, man. Why is this a foreign conversation here? This is a foreign conversation here. You sound crazy if you talk like this on here, man. And this is supposed to be barbershop talk. What's going on, Shane? You said I used to do that in Yeah. Oh man. I used to clean up in Pentagon City. Around that time too. That was around the time where everything was popping off. 2012. Shit. You know where I used to go, Shane? I used to go to the I used to be over there by the Armani Exchange. Because Pentagon City, there's a part of Pentagon City where it just looks like a big ass mansion. And around like 3 p.m., when that sun come in and that shit is just like over the joint, and it's just like it's hitting them walls. Oh man, Pentagon's a dope ass mall. I love Pentagon. We used to go out to what you call it, what's that mall out in I think it's in Arundel County. And they got the movie theater out there, but it's like, it looks like it's like an Egyptian themed movie theater out there, and they got the hieroglyphs and shit like that. I damn near forgot what the name of this mall is. God damn. You said I used to sell my my mixtapes when I DJ'd. Yeah, man. You just gotta go talk to people, but it does help to have something to sell. It's like, all right, well, look, you don't gotta give me a number or whatever, but here, take my mixtape. This shit go hard. You like somebody that likes music. You know, you gotta say shit like that. Y'all niggas y'all don't be stuck on asking questions. Just start assuming shit. That's how you really take a hold of the frame in a conversation. Don't even be asking questions. Just start assuming shit. Yeah, you got that little shit around your neck. You look like a little rocker bitch. This is my favorite artist. This is my favorite artist. Do you listen to Queens of the Stone Age? Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on. You know, just start sending their shit. It's okay to be the cool guy in her phone that be just sending her music and shit from time to time. They actually will listen to what the fuck you send them. You can start there. But you need to know you that dude. So you're so what other moves that you make, they're congruent. Don't go from the dude that seemed like he wasn't interested to now, man, baby, come over here right now. I'm about to. Yeah, I know it's Saturday. Y'all niggas up drunk texting and shit. Y'all should sue Patron too. When Kanye say he should sue Patron, I say he damn straight. Patron had you saying some of the most wildest shit you've ever said. You said cold approaching broads. Oh hell no, I wouldn't cold approach shit in New York. If you in New York, use Tinder. Let me stop. Nah, you cold approach one of them New York chicks, bro. You gonna get a lot of play. She already carrying herself like Pop Smoke in 504, and you can approach her. Who they think they is now? Lola Brooke? Who's the new it girl? Oh no, a lot of them think they Ice Spice, even the dark ones. Oh man, I'm gonna get kicked off of Al Gore's internet, y'all. Y'all got me wilding tonight. You said niggas used to do that. Yeah, we used to go down Adams Morgan. Definitely Adams Morgan was the spot. You know where we used to go? We used to go down Silver Springs. Silver Springs was a lot better before they put that roller skating rink out there. Silver Springs was a lot better before they put that roller skating rink out there, man. That's not true, Star P. You could talk to 100 broads in a day. If you count every single one, but I think you mean like talking to them. I'm talking about mingling, socializing. Yeah, we used to go down Silver Springs, man, and they used to have like, instead of the roller skating rink that they got there now, they used to have like a glass patch, not a grass patch. Y'all could just sit on the grass and just talk and shit. I think 2012 is when they put that roller skating rink there. But anyway. No, I'm talking about like if we talking about talking to 100 chicks, you can literally talk to 100 chicks in the mall. If you split it up, you can talk to like 40. But you're talking about individually. I'm talking about like talking to groups. I'm talking, you said you skating with bitches now? Yeah, niggas be skating with bitches. You damn straight. You better be careful roller skating at some of these places, though. Hell yeah, you want to roller skate with some bitches. That's one of the cheapest places to take some broad. A damn roller skating rink? Hell yeah. Yeah, ice skate. Like, nigga, winter, what are y'all doing this winter? Winter time is the perfect time to date. You can be on some romantic winter man shit. Like, nigga, You take her ass ice skating, and then be like, damn, it's cold. Let's go get some hot chocolate. Nigga, it don't even matter if you pull out a packet of hot chocolate that you bought from the store or from home, nigga. You and her go find a 7-Eleven or whatever and go get like some hot water. Nigga, you can, nigga, this is DIY day. You can bring a packet of hot chocolate from on this day. Bruh, you can bring up, dog. Y'all niggas is not creative, bro. You can literally bring a crushed up, been at the bottom of your bag, been trapped in your work locker for 10 years. So now you know the taste of that chocolate gonna be robust now. It's gonna, oh damn, this joint been through it. This bag gonna be and it didn't bust. Oh man, nigga. You tripping. This is a date where you can literally dig in your work apron and pull out a decrepit bag of hot chocolate and nigga, maybe all right, you in 7-Eleven, you can probably get a little bit of marshmallows or whatever. Cool. No, because some of them little chocolate packets be having the little marshmallows in it too. You know, not too much, but it's like a little bit. Yeah, man. No, that's another thing too. See, when I really started learning the actual art of dating and actually like, see, this is what a lot of people don't understand. And I hate to say it like this, but niggas need to bring back dating, because for real, this is where you gain the most real estate on anybody you finna deal with in the future. This is when you're dating. Listen to what I'm telling you. You gain the most real estate with them, because this is what you're establishing for real. On the first couple of dates when you meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's a representative. It's a representative until you actually get to know this person. But when I say you building real estate, this is why a lot of dudes are running into problems, because even with submission and stuff like that, when you say stuff, when I got to that level of dating, I was very young too, where like you invite a chick out and be like, okay, I'm finna bring this, but make sure before you link up with me, you bring this. Oh yeah, when I learned that, oh man, we used to do that to the girls all the time. Like we used to throw a party at the studio, and girls would be coming through, and we would be like, yo, bring this, and if you're not bringing this, just don't show up. For real. You know what I'm saying? Just don't show up. You know, so when you start requiring to, and I mean, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. That probably work better in today's dating society, because whether people like it or not, motherfuckers gonna have to go 50-50. So y'all need to start establishing that from the jump, because y'all gonna be confusing a bunch of women, starting off paying for everything, and then going 50-50. But then again, it don't have to confuse no chick, because you can flip that into, I just want to see if she down for me. That's my shit test. That can be used as a shit test. But see, a lot of dudes, the reason why you come off as simps and you come off as sweet is because a lot of dudes they don't recognize their bargaining chips, and they don't even use them if they have any. And it'll make you a gentleman, but for some women that you're gonna be dealing with, oh man, be prepared. You said I took a chick to Publix, and we split a vegan sub and smoothies, and I said some of them best dates is when y'all split too. Don't sleep on the split date, because it actually happens more often. Let me tell you how a lot of the scenarios, I could put y'all in a scenario that y'all probably never thought about. I'll tell you one better. that y'all don't be hearing on these little red pill manosphere shows. You can go to a club, right? And you can link up with a chick, right? You can go to a club and you can link up with a chick. And y'all didn't go out. But after y'all hooked up and stuff like that, you don't really got nothing to do. Let's say it's like a day off. She don't really got nothing to do. It's her day off, or she can work a little bit later. Y'all, you know how people say, yo, let's go get some breakfast. That's even a sign that some people even say that in the club at nighttime. It's like, look, let's go get some breakfast. You already know. It's like, okay, yeah, let's do our thing and then get up in the morning and go get some breakfast. Let's talk about it over breakfast and shit like that. So, that's the real straight to the point gambit that you want to use, right? With certain people. Just let's get up out of here type shit, right? But y'all first date very well might be that breakfast. IHOP do be the spot. Don't sleep on when them bitches made that list. I said good, because don't nobody want to be around you anyway. Talking about some damn Cheesecake Factory. Okay, bitch, give me the Cheesecake Factory bomb and shit. Fuck that. You ever smoked and went to the Cheesecake Factory? Oh, nigga, that's like a Disney World. That's Disney World for a smoker. Bet you won't give up that chicken parmesan for free. What's going on, LSP? Did that rhyme? Where is him at, man? Isn't been dropping back to backs. You said you think the dating game in the you think dating in the DMV got harder compared to 2012? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something though, and Shane, you from the DMV area, so you'll get what I'm telling you. Women from the DMV area got on some Chicago type shit. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of the broads they needed like you had to be a colder nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's like 3 to 4 types of dating in the DMV. You can either be a gangster dude, which that's really what them shorties be checking for out there. You can be the weird nigga that smokes. You can be an artist, or you can be a little bit Afrocentric, because DC has like an underrated Afrocentric vibe, which is kind of is dying. But and honestly, the new generation done failed. Like niggas should have kept up with the go-go. But like I said, it required you to be the bitches out there required you to be like, you got to be a hard just a tough ass nigga, This is where the Cue the Fools and all them niggas came from, like in the area, not in the DMV area, you just have to be a scamming hard ass nigga. That's really what they require. And there's baddies all over PG, but like that don't mean you shouldn't date out there. But like you can get you some good girls out there, man. Like if you are active out there, even on social media or whatever you do, you can get you some good girls out there, So if you in the DMV area, I'm gonna give you some spots where the wifey types might be at, and if you in DC, you might can find wifey type like up by Columbia Heights, but that's an up top type chick. So so Columbia Heights, like up there by the Target and the metro station, the metro center, you can probably be up there. If you I ain't gonna lie, but they hoes up there too. But you can with between every other 2 to 3 or 5 girls, you can find a wifey type up there, but she probably gonna be into some shit. Or you can go further down. You can go down by 8th Street, but like stay on the Ethiopian side. If I'm on 8th Street, I mess with Ethiopian girls. Like you got to be on 9th and H. Okay, that's the strip, 9th and H. All right, stay on that strip, especially at nighttime. If you want to go a little bit further, Maryland, go to Bethesda. Bethesda got the baddies. Rockville got the baddies. And I ain't gonna lie, if you want to put your life on the line, every couple of women that you date, go out to Laurel. take your ass out to Laurel, okay? Stay away from Southside. All right. If you don't know what you're doing, do not date over by Southern Avenue. Do not date by Eastover. Definitely don't be by Eastover. Just go exploring. Wifey type is more out in Virginia. Like I find it better in the DMV area that you got to get a little suburb joint. She might be a goofball because suburb broads are goofballs, but like go get you a little suburb joint. If you in Baltimore, go to Towson or sometimes Frostburg. I know Frostburg's a little bit further out, but go to Ocean City. There'll be some every once in a while you can find a little baddie at Ocean City. So just explore, man. Just explore, bro. That's what I like about the DMV area. Like you have a whole tri-state area to explore, but don't be slipping in Virginia though. Don't be slipping in Virginia. Virginia, you better make sure all your papers and everything up to date. Virginia gonna give you some problems in certain spots, but Richmond, don't go to Bad News. Don't go visit Pharrell. Like just stay in the DMV area. But Arlington, I ain't gonna lie. If you can find you a nice little inner city type chick that's cool and just be chilling in Arlington, date in Arlington if you in Virginia, but you gotta know how to move around Arlington. You said facts. DC has a big art scene and Afro scene. It's actually some cool women you can meet. Yeah, and they be on that U Street strip too. They be on the 14th and U Street strip, but like it's just. Them girls ain't deep. They just be high. They're not deep. They're just high. It's like okay, I nothing to see here. It's like but they cool. They cool. You can find some baddies, bro, and over by How Weird University, and that little strip. Was it Michigan Avenue? You can find a lot of little baddies over there, but they nose gonna be in the air, but they're gonna be hoes though. So you gotta kind of not, they're gonna try to impress you too. Like that should be a bluff because they're gonna be like, oh, they might have on like some expensive shit, but that's like a beacon for you to keep buying them expensive shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why women, like when you approach like those type of like women with their nose in the air, they kind of try to use that as a bargaining chip to get some money out of you. And if you like, just keep it player, just keep it sweet, and just be like, nah, I ain't finna, I ain't about to Gucci you down or doing none of that shit. Because they'll be having some real shit, but it's really a beacon for you to sponsor them. It's not really, they want to get up under you so you could take care of them and stuff like that, and you don't even have to do no wild shit like that. You just date them until y'all get tired of each other, and then whatever, you meet her again one day at a party somewhere out there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So but like you can get way more better women at Georgetown. Like go down by Georgetown, University of was it US University or something. It's like 3 colleges down there. Go down by Georgetown. So you can meet way more prestigious and women that like that's smart and that's beautiful and stuff. Or you can go to, I ain't gonna lie, you can go to University of Maryland. Those women are a little bit more humble because they didn't get accepted in some of the bigger colleges and stuff like UMD be just giving out deals and shit like that. So, but there's some good women that go to UMD, so, but you always got to check the temperature. You said, oh, is they trying to fuck some shit up? You said, I used to date a school principal in DC. She was a petite. Yeah, man, this is the thing. You get old enough to now them people are your friends and shit. You be asking women, yo, what do you do? Oh, I'm a teacher. Damn, dog. Damn. And you out here? You said speak on accidental baddies. Yeah, that be, bro. Baddies be everywhere, bro. Georgetown. Don't sleep on Georgetown, man. She got to spend the bag on me to even date her. Women spend the bag on who they like. I don't even know why they got PG as some of the most educated or like ahead of the game blacks out there, man. A lot of little crazy shit be going on in PG, but then again, I'm tapped in on the PG side of the game, so shout outs to PG. You dig? Pretty Girl County, man. Y'all know what's up, man. I'm a measy though, Shane. For people to get a demographic of where I'm from, I say DC. But I paid my dues. You know what I'm saying? I'm a measy though. You know, I'm straight PG, bro. So I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm putting on for this. Nah, leave that to Aunt Glizzy. Leave that to my nigga Aunt Glizzy. I'm a measy. All right. You said yeah, they got some of the, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got some of the most bougie women out there, and they baddies out there, but in reality, they are in depth and definitely broke. I hate to say it, but I mean that's kind of where I was getting at, you know. And let me tell y'all something too. If you ever was to buy some expensive shit in DC, it's way more expensive in DC than New York. Like you can go to New York and find the same shit, and it'd be way more expensive. So good luck when you spending a buck around DC. You said I ain't even kicked it on the East Coast like that, but I want to. Yeah, man. You know where they'll love you, Star P. They'll love you in New Jersey, bro. I think you'll get along with Jersey type cats. They cool. They cool, but they crazy in Jersey too. So you know what I'm saying. You know, it all comes with a, you know. But I think I like if you were to kick it on the East Coast, I think in certain boroughs in New York, I think you'll be fine. But I think Jersey will be your spot. Hell nah, nigga, you be living in brick houses and stuff. East Coast. Hell no, man. You gotta have a brick house in the East Coast, man. You gotta have a brick house, man. You said your ex was from Cali, probably dark skin. All right. So yeah, all right, let's get back to this passport bro shit, man. You know, enough of the local shit. You know, we on the other stuff, you dig? But yeah, man, if you ain't in the DMV area, bro, you hit them places that I told you. And sometimes you can go to Lugsby, but that's if you like driving on highways and shit, you know. Or I mean, nowadays too, I ain't gonna lie, you could probably find you a baddie in Waldorf, bro. But that's out west, bubba fuck. That's like out there. But don't sleep on Waldorf too. All right. Don't go no further than Frederick. Don't even go to Frederick. You said too many joints in America. Yeah, yeah. You know, DS1 put out a video recently, and he was like he's from New York. So he was like, why would you get on a plane when you can just go here? You know, or why would you get on a plane? So, oh yeah, Woodbridge. Oh yeah. I don't forgot about Woodbridge, bro. You bringing me back. Yeah, Woodbridge. Oh, you know your shit, my man. I see you are a man of culture. You hear me? Yeah. Fucking Woodbridge is the spot. Yeah, Woodbridge is the spot. Used to be the spot though. Because people getting gentrified out Woodbridge now. They moving them out Woodbridge now. So, you know, what's going on, Chaos? Oh, I know not to sleep on Kentucky. Bro, there's baddies tucked in the crevices of everywhere, bro. We just, when we say, all right, I know this might sound crazy. In the DMV area, when we say they out there, we talking about a concentration. We talking about a concentration of baddies. We talking about some dog is not letting up. Like they're just another world. Like we talking about a concentration of baddies, you know. But eventually they link up. They start dating a small pool, and you know, hey. So yeah, but nah, yeah, Woodbridge used to be the spot. You said, no, I know Kentucky. You said, see, y'all niggas tripping. I feel like I'm missing out. Not really. I mean, you could find some broads, but I mean, you just gonna be probably fighting over. She gonna be out there, you know. She might be out there a little bit. She might be out places where there's women that I don't consider myself dating. Baltimore. I wouldn't want to talk. I would be more concerned with my life in Baltimore than trying to date abroad in Baltimore. Actually, I'm lying to you. I've dated 2 Baltimore girls. But I met them in the city and they happened to be from Baltimore. But anyway, I would never date no chick from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They too shady. I think, you know what I'm saying? I like them too, but no, I'm good. New York, that's a dice roll. I say Memphis is a dice roll too. But hell nah. Vegas, nope. Where else? Detroit, nope. You said, but one thing I can say is a Baltimore City woman get money. Yeah, but see, Baltimore City. You know what I'm saying? She's like in the city. You know what I'm saying? But don't sleep on them joints in Baltimore County. Baltimore County is a different ball game than Baltimore and Baltimore City. You know, you already know. You from this? I'm preaching to the choir. Yeah, Memphis do got some baddies. It's just that I ain't gonna lie. We gonna be sitting somewhere laughing because listening to them pronounce certain things. You know, what did Glorilla say in that song that she just put out? She is instead of saying Cubans, you know, we were talking about jewelry and shit earlier. Cuban on Cuban on Cuban. A Cuban? Dog, imagine taking this woman to a ball or a galleria and there's some cool dudes in there. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all just kicking it, smoking cigars and shit like that. And your girl, like, that's a nice Cuban. How much that cost you? How much that cost you? A Cuban, bro. I would just be poking fun at her the whole night. I'd be like, all right, pronounce this. I'll just be throwing words at her just to see how she gonna attack it. Like, all right, pronounce this. Say Rolex. Yeah, YouTube. I like music. Oh my god. I ain't gonna be disrespectful with it though. We just gonna be laughing. That's all. Yeah, music. We just go, you know, it's just funny. I know they know how to craft that. They know how to craft some bars though. Memphis people. If you ever look at how somebody from Memphis actually writes their music, they're actually very composed. And I think I guess somebody will is it technically a speech impediment, y'all, or that's just how they talk? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows if you black, you know that's just how they talk. But like if you looking at it from like an artist perspective, like if they would, you know, somebody like them to be writing music, they know how to put their music together like very well. Like they're very composed. Certain things Glorilla says shouldn't be rhyming, and it does. You know, yeah, the juking and shit, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. When you look at like certain dances like from certain areas, because like people like when people like we were talking about go-go music earlier, right? People thought people from DC was juking. But if you ever, and I don't know if I think somebody did a video about this back in the day, probably put it on Vine or some shit. But I'm pretty sure one doesn't exist now because that's how bad the later generations dropped the ball. There's a difference between, they call it beating your feet. There's a difference between beating your feet and juking. You know what I'm saying? Now some people, they may have like the same little like aspects and stuff like when it comes to foot movement, but there's an actual core difference. And people used to put out all the time because a lot of people from Memphis used to come to the city. Plenty of people from Memphis used to come to the city. Project Pat gets love in DC. Shit, Scarface get love in DC. Show love to a lot of artists. You know. But shit, if you even go north to Chicago got a foot like a foot movement. They got like a foot movement. You know what I'm saying? Type dancing. I forgot what they call it though. But what you call it? Be doing it. But he just a dancing ass dude. And I fucks with him too. What's his name? The comedian. Damn, what's his name? I don't forgot broski's name. He having the braids and shit. He funny as shit. But he be dancing and shit in his videos. He's dope. I gotta get back into dancing. I wanna like. There's some certain moves that I'm like, damn, that shit looks dope. He said I used to date a Memphis chick who used to pronounce some of my family members they thought she was slow. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they're gonna come off as slow to a lot of people. But see, where we're from on some player shit, that's what I would call honorary relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because it's little differences like that is why you probably will wife up something, but you'll be like, all right, I'm from the city, but I'm in Memphis mode now. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like if she like really one of them shorties from there, you know what I'm saying? She gonna you know, put you on. She gonna be cooking that way. She gonna be, you know, shit. You might even start picking up some butchered words and shit. You know. Yeah, that's true, LaShawn. What's going on, LaShawn? Shout out to LaShawn in the building, man. Yeah, they be thinking because they actually smart. They actually very smart. Shit, ain't no way in hell you can sip syrup all day. Ain't no way in hell you could be a functional syrup sipper and not be smart, man. That's you know. And the ones that ain't, they smart enough to secure themselves and sip some tussin. That's what they sip in Memphis, y'all. Y'all know about that Memphis shit. They sip tussin in Memphis. They don't even really do syrup like they do syrup, but they call it tussin. You said I'm not gonna lie, the Chi-Town footwork look crazy. Yeah, and it's different. That's not beating your feet. You know, that's not beating your feet. Chi-Town shit look like some Jabberwocky shit. That Chi-Town shit look like some Jabber. What do they call it though? I know it's a but actually Chi-Town dude's been dancing for a long time too, because you know who used to dance a lot? He don't really dance that more now, but Famous Dex. Famous Dex he used to be dancing. What's the one they talk about now that went down? Lil J. Lil J used to be dancing. If you go look at Lil J, and a lot of people were stealing from Chicago. If you go look at Lil J, his dance moves, and then go look at Drake's Hotline Bling, that's the same head movement. Like niggas was stealing dance moves back in the days and stuff like that. But hands down, I think Chris Brown is the best dancer like on the planet. You could call him a crackhead, but that nigga, that nigga can dance his ass off. I'm sorry, he can outdance Michael Jackson too. I know that's not what y'all want to hear, but fuck it. Somebody had to say he can outdance Michael Jackson too, because I look at it like this: Michael can't, and Michael wouldn't. That's the thing too. So Michael's just the great, right? Michael can't Michael can't imitate Chris Brown, but I know Chris Brown can imitate Michael. And that's because exposure and being around and growing up and seeing Michael pull off some of his best dance moves and stuff like that. I get that. But I understand Michael would not want to imitate Chris Brown. You said like imagine Michael Jackson crumping. First of all, let's start there. You said I'm 3 steps different. 3 steps got to do something. All right, I don't know what you're talking about, LaShawn. Cali niggas used to be dancing. They don't dance no more. West Coast dudes aren't dancing. Well, they do dance, but they either gang dancing, and then like Bay. The only place where you can find people dancing in Cali is like the Bay Area. If they dancing in Cali, they got something to do with the Bay Area. They are pedestrians. You know, that's town business right there. So DC is technically the Bay Area of the East Coast, if you think about it. Yeah, they used to have jerk, but you know what though? When the jerk song came out, when the jerk song came out, they were juking. Memphis actually really had a problem when that jerk song came out because they were juking. That I don't know the actual names of the moves, because obviously like these moves, like the certain dance moves, like have different names to them. But if you go down like the juke rabbit hole, like you know, when they were like doing like that, like, you know, the jerk dance with what the, you know what the jerk song really did? The jerk song really introduced skinny jeans in dancing more than it actually introduced the dance move. I don't know how to explain that. I'm a DJ, so I'm gonna get real detailed with some of the stuff I'm gonna say. Like, them doing those dance moves in the skinny jeans actually introduced skinny jeans more than the actual dance moves and the actual dance did. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a Memphis move, by the way, anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I think some Memphis cats went to Cali and was teaching the kids how to do it. So I guess that's where that took off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you said, can you dance? I mean, I can. I'm not stiff, but, like, you know, I mean, I don't dance. I just would have to be having fun. But I would like to dance, like, to like kind of even like work out too, because it is a workout. You know, but I like, you know what I like, when I say dance, like, for me, I like foot movement. Like I like foot movement. You know what I'm saying? I used to box. I used to you know what I y'all see me. I do a lot of stuff. Like, like most of the shit I do requires foot movement. You know, if I'm skating, foot movement. Um, you know, I don't know. I guess you could say I'm obsessed with foot movement. You know what fucked me up back in the day? Usher. Usher can dance too. I put him on that list too. But when Usher started gliding, I'm looking at like the foot movement and shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga floating across the floor. I'm like, you know, it kind of was like, I guess, like, you know, when people saw the moonwalk for the first time, it's like, how did you do that? And then they start learning it's like a heel toe movement, but you're like pushing on your toes and you're like pivoting on your heel. But like, you gotta like, then you gotta find like a rhythm, because once you get the foot movements, then you gotta, like, you know, listen to a certain song or find a rhythm, and then like kind of find like a, like, you know, like how to like give off the illusion. And then once you start building up the foot muscle memory to like, you know, do that gliding motion, then this is, now you're levitating. Now it looks like you're levitating, and then that's when you start adding your own style to it. So then that's when the shit looks stylish. And then when you start looking at other dancers, you can tell, okay, this person put in the hours. This person put in the work to actually learn those dance moves that they can even style. And then you got some people that they're just naturally talented dancers that they can like fucking just like automatically dance like that. And then also too, dance moves, and not just dance moves, and just like style and how people do certain things, it's depending on your body type also. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're like a skinny tall dude, you can do certain movements in like the illusion that it gives off will be like more crazier looking than somebody that's like, let's say, um they taller, but they got more upper body than legs, or so, like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, it's like everyone is different. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is different, but like, some people, the dance moves are gonna just look more fluent than they would with other people, you know. And then some people are bow-legged. Some people, just how they deal with gravity. Like there's different ways to deal with gravity. I don't, you know, a lot of people don't study this shit. I studied this shit, obviously. That's why I'm talking like this. But like, it's like how you deal with gravity. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I showed y'all the one wheel, right? When you are using a board that has a motor on it, everything that you learned skateboarding, like, I mean, obviously, like looking over your shoulders, doing front side stuff, back side stuff, all of that stuff, yeah, that counts. But everything you learn skateboarding, nigga, you have to unlearn all of that shit. And I'm talking about like the foot movements. Like, I'm talking about like how your foot is gonna move, how you deal with it. Like, so everything you do, it requires practice, it requires time. And obviously, if you're doing an extreme sport with a board or something like that, it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because you can hurt yourself, right? Yeah, it has a motor. It has a two. I think this one has a 2 horsepower motor. It has a motor. So what I'm saying is, you more so to control that board instead of controlling yourself. You more so got to know what the hell that board is gonna do. How it's gonna is it gonna cut off? Like when how is it gonna react? What the fuck are you doing? Are you normally riding, or are you fucking around, or are you doing are you doing something, or like you got to be able to but you have to unlearn something. How somebody says, okay, you have to unlearn how to ride a bicycle. That's hard. You just don't try to unlearn it. You just stop riding a bicycle to the point that you kind of have to relearn it. But there's core things that you have as muscle memory that you understand what I'm saying, that you can't unlearn. So muscle memory, it's the same thing. Like in boxing, if they say if you're getting out of the way of a punch, there's certain times where you can throw a jab and still hit your target. And it be those punches that win the fight. So what I'm saying is that, you like certain things that you commit to muscle memory, you have to spend a lot of time with it, obsessing with it to actually kind of be fluent in it. But you have to learn the basics first, because we're talking about martial arts and stuff like that. Niggas be want to learn flying kicks, but they don't know how to throw a basic kick. You know what I'm saying? And be the basic kicks that those are the ones that's taking people about the game. You could get countered with your flying kick by a basic kick. And even though you did all that shit and you flew up in the air and all this other goofball shit you was doing, some nigga that's on the ground just telegraphed you and stopped you. And he looked better. And you were in the air. You know what I'm saying? And then plus a flying kick wasn't gonna do no damage anyway. Because it's a pushing motion. But you gotta learn certain things, right? And then you gotta unlearn them to learn other things. Like, I'm learning how to play the piano. And then there's other concepts called what's it called? I think it's called hand independence. So this Asian dude was teaching me how to play the piano, and he was teaching me about hand independence. I'm saying, okay, what's hand independence? He's like, okay, you see, you're playing all of these notes, but you're playing them with 2 hands when you can actually play these notes and hold these notes with 1 hand, while your other hand is playing a whole different set of notes. So I'm like, oh shit, damn, that's a thing. And I'm like, and then when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm looking at producers and shit. I'm like, oh damn, they do be doing that. I looked at Bolo. I was watching Bolo one time, and Bolo had he got this rack where he has like his Phantom, and he got like the Jupiter, or I think he got it's either the Jupiter or another Roland. Yeah, it's like riding with both hands, but bro, it's just some Mozart shit. Like really, like I really want to dive into Euro racks, man. But I ain't even gonna get into that. But like, it's some Mozart shit. It's some Mozart shit, bro. It's definitely, bro. But I gotta show y'all the hand motion. It's the most ridiculous looking thing you've ever done. But it actually teaches you. You have to learn hand independence. It actually teaches you how to kind of split. It's like split brain thinking, like that. Split brain thinking, and maybe too it might be split eared thinking, which I've never thought about that. Like you're monitoring something with your left ear, and you're monitoring something else with your right ear. And now that I think about it, I think that's what they do. I think there's like a trick where you get like your headphones and you slide one slider to the side, and it separates your you run it through the DAW, and it separates your hearing, but you can kind of hear everything together. I don't know how they do it. The Pro Tool dudes be doing that. Well, used to do that. You said piano 1 hand, and the keys are while you pay attention to the. You are confusing me, LaShawn. Yeah, they pan it. Yeah. But they pan it too, but you hear it more on your left and you hear it more on your right, but you hear them coming together, so you're in sync. But I don't know. Yeah, left brain, right side brain, right, LaShawn. Yeah. But yeah, like, so what I'm saying is that you gotta, man, there's a lot of shit to learn, man. There's a lot of shit to learn. Sometimes too, I'm like, damn, man, I wish I was, because I played the saxophone, and I learned how to write music. But I ain't gonna lie, when I was doing music, I was in Florida, so I felt like I was being bullshitted. Like I didn't like reading sheet music, and now I wish I did. Now that I'm learning scales and all that other stuff, but in reality, you don't have to learn all that shit. Where Tony at? Tony, you don't have to learn all that shit. Tony will tell you, but it's good to know. So sometimes you just got to know shit for the sake of knowing shit. All right, let me get off this rant. Let's get back to the video. You said you played the cello. Man, I played the alto saxophone. I wanted to play something weird. Like, I wanted to be the weird dude. I wanted to be the weird but necessary nigga when I was a kid. So I wanted to play like instruments like niggas like nobody had. I wanted to play the oboe. I wanted to play the bassoon. And I think both of them are woodwind instruments, meaning that you have to use a reed. You know, I wanted to play the oboe. You know what instrument I messed around with, and I should have known because you use hand independence there, and I didn't even think about it. An accordion. You know what? One day I'm gonna bring the accordion back to hip hop. I'm gonna make the accordion hot, y'all. I'm gonna call it educated lane music. You know how Steve Urkel used to play the accordion? I'm like, yeah, we about to make some educated lane music, y'all. I'm about to put the I'm about to have a synthesized sampled accordion. We about to sound real Italian up in this bitch. Ah. You said my little brother said band camp used to be freaked out. Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you the truth though, Shane. I'm gonna tell you the truth though. I used to love what the young kids was doing with music class and band camp back in the day. I used to love what they because they would take stuff they were learning in music class and go and like like right after school, they would go to whoever's house in the suburbs or in the city or whatever, and then they'll be just beating on drums, and they will take some of the stuff they learned in music class that day and apply it to the go-go. Man, we missed out on the city just really like I ain't gonna lie. The city, I'm gonna tell you who did this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all who did this shit. Fuck it. I'm about to be real candid. I'm gonna tell y'all who did this shit. I blame it on Gunu, Lil Dude, and everybody that's probably rapping out there right now. I blame it on y'all. Cause y'all took that hood rich Pablo Juan flow to the moon, y'all. Even Soldier Boy start biting that shit, bro. Everybody, 99% of, but I ain't gonna lie, we kind of put our stamp on it though. I'm not even gonna lie, cause there's some people that got it. You know what I'm saying? We kind of put our stamp on it, but do your homework on the hood rich Pablo Juan flow. All right, blow in prison right now, so you're not gonna hear no rapping from him, and he not with Gucci Man no more, so you're not gonna hear too much from him. But do your fucking yeah, dog. There is no bands to battle, and I ain't gonna lie. Go-go bands back in the day was shooting each other up too. So I ain't gonna lie. So maybe it was something that had to stop, I guess. But all of the older bands though, they're still touring right now. But you got to go to like the casinos out there. You got to go on like cruise ships and stuff out there, or to the radio stations and stuff like that. Like Rare Essence still tours. I think Junkyard still tours. Backyard Band still tours. You can go have you some fun, but I ain't gonna lie, cause the youngins be going to them parties too. But if you like old cougar bitches that are probably bad, some are probably bad. Like if you into some freaky shit, and you find yourself in the DMV area, yeah, go to one of them. You can find you some little tenders there too. Now you can little tenders. You can find you a little tender there, but nah, nigga, bring your ass to one of them parties out there, bro. You are going to find an old freak. You are going to find a old freak that knows what she wants. You don't even gotta bullshit. She ain't gonna bullshit you. Just get ready. Cause the night gonna fade away. She just gonna pull your ass away, and then you just gonna be like, damn, I can't believe I'm dating an old bitch. You, it's Sunday now, nigga. What time is it where y'all at? Hold on. It's 6 a.m. Sunday now. You gotta call up Miss Pauline. You got, for some you mesmerized. You like, damn, I can't believe I'm dating an old bitch. But then you gotta call Miss Pauline at 6 a.m. and make sure she wakes. It's like, damn, I'm dating an old chick, but I'm steady mesmerized. Why am I still calling this lady? Woman, what are you doing today? What are you getting into? Shit. You said facts, go in the gallery place. That's all you, man, listen. They don't know about the check it, man. They don't, man, listen. They don't know about the check it, man. Them gay boys used to fight like shit for gallery place. Dog, dog. The check it done had some wars out there, bro. Don't fuck with them gay niggas in DC, bro. Them niggas be on your head top. They don't know about Matter Pony. They don't know about none of that shit. Furthermore, y'all gotta be cautious, man. The more I'm seeing Obsidian around the Manosphere doing interviews, I might get an interview with Obsidian. I mean, we might have to bring Obsidian over here. We're gonna reach out to Obsidian. I want to ask him a question, and it's a question I'm gonna ask y'all. The more I see Obsidian everywhere around here doing interviews, right? Y'all do know the more niggas they get up out of this space, yeah, no, Go-Go was everywhere. You know, Go-Go got banned in New York because they start that. I'm not gonna lie. I want to ask like somebody that I was gonna ask Aunt Glizzy because he would kind of have a good question. I mean, a good answer for this question. But look at it this way: they banned Go-Go music from New York because I don't know, something about bongos and fucking tambourines and shit. Niggas just want to start shooting shit, you know. And you don't stay to the end of a go-go. You go before it's ending. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it a go-go. You know about the La Pearl and all that. You should know about the La Pearl and H2O and all that jazz, right? So I was gonna ask Aunt Glizzy. I'm like, bro, Chicago drill music is horrible, but New York got its own version of drill music that I think is even way worse than go-go. They ain't banned that. So I'm wondering why they banned go-go. I think at some point too they might ban drill New York drill because they're just so closed in. Like New York is just like y'all niggas back to back. Them niggas closed in. See, in the DMV area, you can at least spread out or move around a little bit. You got a little bit of breathing room, but shit. New York, hell no. But anyway, this guy though, that went to Columbia in St. Lucia, This particular case, I'm not gonna give y'all the full scoop, but I'll give y'all what I know a little bit. I don't think this guy was a passport bro. They also said he lived out there for like 9-10 years before this happened to him. So he might have been a local, you know, in certain places, you know, that could lead to this. So,
who was an online English teacher, may have been found without several of his belongings, such as cell phones, passports, and credit cards. So the investigation is still ongoing to find out exactly what happened to the Dakari inside that apartment. This is the third American in 4 days that was found dead out there in Medellin. So what do you guys think happened to Dakari Earl Cobb?
I want to give a shout out to the Razor Rays YouTube channel.
yeah, he had employment out there. He was in with a school. All right. So he's in with a school. So they sponsoring the visa and everything. So that's how it goes.
For updating this story. And the brother that passed away was a brother by the name of Dakari Earl Cobb, 47 years old.
Nah, Razor, he cool. He's just getting tired of reading about these stories. Which I told y'all these stories were coming. I said, hey, this is gonna happen. Oh, wait until I get into the passport bro on passport bro crime. I already brought that up too. There's gonna be passport bro on passport bro crime. We might be talking about one today. They taking each other's bitches. Hey, that's me, bitch. They taking each other's bitch. This shit is gonna be a crime. Hold on, y'all.
He taught English, but then what was missing from his particular house was credit cards, passport, and other personal items. Now, I went and checked out certain things on BMT Travels. They had a pretty good online show. When I came across two brothers that were on the panel, kind of going back and forth about Colombia being safe. The first guy is named B-Dub, aka Shadow Hawk. Now, he's a brother who's just moved to Guatemala and left Colombia. And there's another brother by the name of Global Loopy G, who absolutely loves Colombia and has never had any problems. I first want to start off with this argument from brother B-Dub and kind of take his position as to why he left and moved to Guatemala in the first place.
You're at a coffee shop, Black Noir, if I remember correctly. I met you with Alan in Medellin. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I had to get my ass up out of Colombia. My boy was two Jargong. He got clapped out there on December 10th. So I decided to get the hell out of there. And now I'm in Guatemala.
The Asian guy, right?
Yeah, correct. Okay. So,
Bruh. Did y'all not see me when I told BMT? Need to give these brothers some game. BMT should have been wrote a book. He got an app. I'm gonna check out the app. But BMT should have been wrote a book or at least put out a memo or something. You dudes got to have the game before you go other places. And then there's a lot of dudes in the passport bros, like there's some real brothers in the passport bros, like in their Discord servers, in the Facebook groups. There's a lot of real brothers in there. So There's people you can holler at that's in your own fucking community, so you don't have to go through no shit like this. Some of y'all niggas just don't be speaking up. I'm just here to do. No, bro, you gotta start building. That's the whole point. You gotta start building with some of those dudes and let somebody say something that you may deem offensive to you. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying and what I mean by deem offensive, what I mean by that is, I mean by like somebody gonna say something you might not agree with, or somebody might call you a trick in some of those. Y'all get called all kinds of shit in them forums, bro. Somebody might call you a trick. Dudes are not trying to get married, dude. We already knew that. Hell no, they're not trying to get married. Austin is doing a good job telling you what it is. Okay, Austin's hitting you with the wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You're only there for 2 weeks. Who's getting married, bro? Think about it. Yeah, they're gonna be beefing. I told y'all they were gonna be beefing over Kate. When I saw Austin with Kate, I was in Thailand for more than 2 months, I think, or 3 months, or maybe 4. But I think by the time I saw Austin and Kate, I think I was in Thailand for about 4 months. So instantly, I was like, "Oh shit!" Then I went to the Passport Bros group, and I saw a dude in there, and I think the girl in there was from Kenya also. And I said, "Where did I see this girl?" Oh, I saw her on the Blade. She hang out with those other African girls over there. There's a lot of African people in Thailand. I remember I was on the live, and some fuck boy came in here, was like, "Hey, talk to them. You got to speak to them. Talk to them. Speak English to them." I'm like, "Listen, nigga, you've never traveled before, especially on this side of town. So in this side of the country, so you will run into African women that don't know how to speak English. That's how far from home you are. You know, you'll run into African women that know how to speak Thai more than they know how to speak English. And plus, they were on the strip. It's like Somalians, there's Nigerians, there's Kenyans, but it's like a side of town where the Indians run. You know, Indian people run that side of town. So it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here, but it's a network. You get to see. It's like, damn, you get to really see how shit really work. It's pretty cool. So now you got dudes calling into BMT's show. After I done told him, I'm like, bro, you need to give these dudes the game, dog. And I know he doesn't want to do this. I know this, and this is petty on my behalf. I don't have to say this, but it's the truth. He got to tell them they can't be walking around with the Passport Bros t-shirt, bro. Wear that shit in your house. You know what I'm saying? Show your pride inside, like shit. You know, just, you know, show your pride inside. I don't know, man. Like, you know, wear that shit when you go live. You know, make sure you go live, you know, wearing that shit or something like that. Like, but don't wear that shit in the favelas. If you're gonna get lost or you don't know what side of town you finna be on and you're not on your local route, bro, don't wear that shit. I'm telling you. Because that's gonna put an unnecessary target on your back. And that's messed up. He got it. See, in a case like this, when you're handling a business like that, you got to push the logo more than you actually push the words on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So if they know, they know. But you got to push the logo. It's better to push the logo than the actual words, Passport Bros. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because English is everywhere. And people do recognize the word passport. Okay, people recognize the word passport. Okay, like that's a universal word. Okay, so what I'm saying is, you know, you have to be able to be aware of your surroundings. You know, keep money in 2 to 3 different places. You understand what I'm saying? So even if something does happen in I mean, obviously they're gonna give you rabbit ears. They're gonna go in all your pockets. Your pocket's gonna be inside out like rabbit ears. But what I'm saying is, shit, nigga, be stepping on a dollar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not good. Certain countries don't do that because that's defaming their money. But hide some shit in your socks or do what you got to do. Have money all over you. You know what I'm saying? And plus, y'all go get the fucking book. Like I find myself telling y'all that a lot of the stuff that I got in this book. I wrote and produced a really good audio book right here where it tells you if you're in these countries, like if you're in Colombia, they have in certain places, like you go to markets and stuff like that, and you're looking at all the new, like not the new, but you're looking at all the exotic fruits and stuff like that. They have bargaining culture. So what you have to do is you have to keep your money in 2, 3 different spots, but know how much you have in each spot. So if you talk somebody down to a certain price, what you gonna do? You gonna pull out a wad of hundreds in front of them, and they're like, "Damn, you could have paid for the first price." You know what I'm saying? What I mean is that, I mean, that's some asshole shit to do anyway. But I mean, like, and I'm telling you, you probably don't even notice it. I mean, like, there's a lot of things you can do as an American, and you come off as an accidental asshole. It's crazy, but you just gotta understand people's cultures and things are different. So you just gotta simply be a good guest. That's where you start. So this is the thing. This is what happens, right? You will it's called haggling, right? You will negotiate somebody down to a certain price, and when you negotiate them down to a certain price, you understand what I'm saying? Then you take the money, that's closest to that, and pay for your items. This way you're establishing a business connection that when you go back to that certain place, they might even give you a deal or throw something in, or they, so the goal when you're like talking somebody down or bartering or haggling, whatever you want to call it, is that it has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you buy a watermelon and a watermelon and let's say a bag of apples and stuff like that. And there's like some, you got 2 tangerines. You can say, hey, can you if I buy the watermelon with the apple, can I get two small tangerines half off, or can you throw in 2 tangerines or something? Sometimes you're not even bartering. Sometimes you just ask. That's a strategy. You just simply ask, like, hey, look, if I buy these, can you throw these 2 in, because I really like those, and they will throw it in. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, even a small business, they do inventory and stuff. And then honestly, it's worth more off the shelf in a lot of cases than it is, taking up space. So this is just politics. Don't feel like you're getting over on somebody. There's an actual culture behind it. Just as like in America, there's a culture behind tipping. You know what I'm saying? There's tip culture. It's kind of like is not like the reverse tip culture, but it's similar. But if you go to these places, right, and you can like haggle or barter, they don't even have tip culture. Tips are appreciated, but they don't have tip culture. Whereas, here, you gonna get into a fight with a team of waitresses and people that's like eating at the place, but it's like, I don't even, it be the ones that don't even be working and shit like that. It be like I I don't even work at the club, but I used to bartend, and that's just fucked up. You don't do shit like that. You tip that motherfucker. Just like motherfuckers giving you game for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, that's fucked up. You don't do shit. You don't do shit. You don't do shit like that. You said, bro, I ain't seen a grapefruit in a minute. I don't know, man. I don't know about the grapefruits. I don't know about the grapefruits back at home, dog. Them shit's the size of basketballs now, man. I like grapefruits though. But them shit's the size of basketballs now. And then they have another. I forgot the name of that. It's like what's it called? A pomelo. A pomelo is close to that. We're gonna be doing Passport Bro content all morning, man. All right. Anyway, let's get back into it. There's just a lot of stuff to talk about. Man. Y'all go check out the book, man. There's a lot of stuff in that book that you will be surprised. You'll be like, damn, I didn't know that's a thing. Man. And then we'll get back into the dating side of the game. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. A lot of things that we're looking at right now is like it's taboo. And what I mean by taboo, it's like it's something where somebody you shouldn't be surprised if somebody asks or you ask or you see something and you're like, wow, people still do that. And it's like, yes. You know, if you get off your phone for like 2 seconds, you know, you would get the, you know, you would know that this is just normal and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Let me tell you, I'll be lying if I say this to you. Why you kind of got a modern, this is why we're talking about like modern man. Like man has to modernize himself, right? I'm gonna give y'all the game. Cause it can be lonely at the top. So they say it is, right? When you start putting down your phone, because me, I made that a thing like in dating, because I was trained. It was weird. I was trained on phones before they became what the hell they were, what they are today. You know what I'm saying? So me, and then also too, like even if like let's say I got some shit going on where I got a bunch of broads texting my phone, but I'm out with a woman or whatever, and this, that, and the third, and like some suspicious shit can pop up on my phone while I'm out with somebody that I'm dating or whatever, because you know niggas be having the fucking the big phones, the plus, right? So if something plastered across your screens, the motherfucker gonna see that shit. I mean, obviously, like nigga, you got the magnifying glass phone. So I just don't have my phone in sight. What I just explained to y'all, that usually doesn't happen. But let's just say the worst case scenario, stuff like that's happening at this point. My phone's not in sight. Because when you're with somebody, you're giving them your time. And when I mean your time, it's like, okay, this right here has my undivided attention. You understand what I'm saying? Most people give out divided attention. Most people are not giving out undivided attention. So it's like, okay, this right here has my undivided attention. You need to have your undivided attention. So stuff that BMT needs to be worrying people about, not worrying or notifying people about, is their attention. Telling people to use Tinder. I tell y'all not to use dating apps, but have y'all noticed when I told y'all how to use a dating app, I'm briefing you how to go about using this damn dating app to get what you want, and that only. Anything else, you're just going to be, it's going to become a money pit. Tinder is no different than OnlyFans. It's no different. And they use a woman's likeliness to monetize you. You can use it frivolously as much as you want. But if you think that's dating, and that's what goes back to the beginning of this conversation when I told you guys that things got put into people's hands. When a lot of the Gen Zs, when you were starting to learn about dating, those vital years where you should have went outside, even if you were scared and you had approach anxiety and you had all of that stuff, those vital years were set aside for you to go outside and get rejected, and your parachute was supposed to open. I played y'all that story about Steve Harvey and the damn parachute. Nigga, your parachute was supposed to open. Them rocks was supposed to tear your ass up. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. What's going on, Lolita? Happy New Year. How are you? Good to see you. I hope your February is treating you well. How are you? You know, you were supposed to go outside, bro. You were supposed to go outside. You were supposed to. There was no phone in your hand for real, for real. There was nothing. Nigga, what were you going to do on your phone? Play Tetris? Snake? I mean, that shit. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, you could play Candy Crush. But what I'm saying is that, you know, see, y'all grew up with advanced games and shit. Y'all niggas never played Snake. You probably played the advanced version of it. Y'all niggas grew up with Angry Birds and Temple Run. I know what y'all niggas grew up with. Fruit Ninja. You up there slashing away at fruit and shit, not even knowing this bitch beside you about to cut your ass at the end of the night. Y'all niggas miss, man. Man. Did y'all niggas, yeah, Subway Surfer? Oh, Subway Surfer was my shit. Oh, I love Subway Surfer. Maybe I might be old, but y'all ever played Scrabble or Ruzzle? Oh, I used to, nigga, I will get at a broad in the name of getting her to download games and play with me on the fucking game. I got some girlfriends that way, man. Oh my God, it got deeper. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, Lolita. How's everything going? How's your book coming? I produced the book. Yeah. Oh my God. I think you were in either 2 or 3 when you told me about that. I'm so sorry. Listen, whatever you do from now on, make sure you focus on your diet and your vitality, okay? Just right now, just do even if you gotta travel, get the most out of life right now. Like right now, you are your priority. You are your priority. Everything else comes to a halt. If it's not comforting you or putting you in a great position, just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I pray some type of technology. I pray AI or some shit comes up with some type of technology that just stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's, man, look. It's one thing. You got all of this other stuff in the world that can harm you and stuff like that. It's another thing where you got to fight against your own body, man. Yeah, I pray I pray some good comes out of this technology we talking about. You know? But now, man, I'm telling y'all, man, you know, that trad wife thing. You know, if it is real, it's real. You know, if it's not real, like I said, it's a joke, you know, towards the alt-right and everyone. But shorties did not have Tinder back in the day. You know, you know what I'm saying? You have to really actually go out. And like I said, a lot of the younger cats, they didn't get a chance to go out. They didn't really get a chance to live. And I don't know. I mean, I come from a different world, y'all. You know, and I come from y'all world too, but like I said, I come from a different world. You know, I've seen they lied to y'all now, but I mean, it's pointless for me to even make this point and try to explain to y'all. Like, if you wasn't around or you don't know what I'm talking about, you just don't know what I'm talking about. But I've seen pickup artists in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? I've seen pickup artists in their 40s and 50s and stuff like that. And these are older guys and stuff like that. And I've seen some actually get the chance to relax and actually enjoy their lives. And I guess with women, have some of the best women they've ever dated. I mean, maybe some of the best women you know you'll ever date. Some of y'all is probably going to be later on in life. You know, I can't say, hey man, you know, you fucked up. You done missed out on your youth and all that other stuff. That's not necessarily true. So I wouldn't tell you that. I will tell you though, you missed out on some once in a lifetime fun. Now, I'm definitely gonna tell you that, but you know, we here now. But for some of you guys north of 25, for you guys to actually really have like fun, you already got some stuff instilled in you. So, you know, you might have to, you know, we're talking about unlearning how to do shit. You might have to unlearn how to ride a bike or two, bro, in your life, so you can learn how to dial it back a little bit and relax and have fun and not get scalopamine and all kinds of stuff. And when you're running like passport bro content, you're talking to a fuckload of dudes. Y'all see, passport bros are gonna be super lost, and that's not a traveling joke. They wanted to inherit the audience that the dating coach has. That's where they fucked up. And nobody's gonna even talk about this or bring this up because nobody's been around long enough to tell you about this shit. This is all new to a lot of y'all. Passport bros. Whoa, that's something cool. It's something, nigga, that's been happening. You know? What's going on, Bronze? This ain't no new movement. You didn't have to move no different than you did yesterday to a certain degree. But you gotta have game, man. Some of them bitches, contrary to popular belief, some of them bitches are sparing y'all niggas. You may talk to a guy out there in Colombia if you get with some of those women. You may talk to a woman that used to scope people. I mean, she might not do it no more, but she probably didn't scope you because she likes you. She felt that y'all had a you know what I'm saying? You said, what about the burbs? I don't know. I mean, you can go to the suburbs and stuff. I don't know where these niggas are going. They getting sent to the blade. That's another thing. Look at this dude on screen, man. Obviously, I mean, you know, and I don't know him, but honestly, there's dudes like that on the blade too, but they would call them tricks. Like you see a guy that like this on the blade, you know, a couple things may happen. He either know what the fuck he talking about or he on the verge of some crazy shit going on. These are sketchy places. It don't matter if it's in another cut. These are sketchy places, man. And if you don't know the money, how it's spent, you don't know people out there, you have no sense of direction, you don't even know what side of town this person's leading you on to and stuff like that. You on a safari ride, bro. And in the game, you know what we call that shit? We call that shit Colombian kisses. That scalopamine shit, we call that Colombian kisses. You don't think players knew about that, man? Nigga, players been getting scaloped since the beginning of time. Nigga, it's called a Colombian kiss. That's why we said she blow that shit in your face. It's called a Colombian kiss. No other way to welcome somebody to Colombia than to get kissed. That's what some say. What stays in Vegas? What they say about Vegas? What what's done in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's these places that y'all you know. So what I'm saying is that, and then me, I would tell you, why would you want to go to a tourist place? Aren't you going to go look for a wife? Why are you in the tourist spots? You could be in the tourist spots to adjust, and then, hey, look, you need to go to a village and kind of go sit your ass down in a little town. They told you to do the same shit in America. What's the group? What's that rock group that sing that song? What's the rock group that sing that song? That find yourself a girl and settle down. Live a simple life in a little town. Nigga, steady as she goes. Nigga, you need to... What you doing on the blade, partner? If you ain't no player, if you ain't no trick, if you ain't no pimp, or if you ain't no boss Mac, you really like. And most of them peoples don't be on the blade, so niggas got phones now. Oh shit. Y'all don't see them TikToks where the guy's like sitting down with his girlfriend and they're eating and shit. And I don't know, for some reason her cup, I guess he reaches for her cup. Because I don't think he puts his cup there. But he like reaches to sip out of her cup. And like her phone's beside her cup. And she grabs her phone real quickly, or she hesitates and she like grabs her phone. It's like, yeah. That's some real shit. And people are protective of their phone. You know what I'm saying? So people are on their phone. They're not even paying attention. So what I'm saying too with BMT, see, he's a content creator, so he has no choice but to be on his phone. See, I'm a content creator also, but I will warn y'all not me. And how I have to navigate certain things is different from y'all. And y'all, and y'all, it's the same thing. Y'all, you know, we're not in the same place for the same reason. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, if I'm sending you somewhere, I'm like, okay, for you to get the full experience and to be alert and just know what's going on. I mean, you can be on your phone if you want. I mean, I'm not, you know, you don't have to listen to me, but you got to be off your phone. And you got to be paying attention. Like you got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to be off your phone. You got to be paying attention, and you got to, you know, be alert. People that use Tinder have already displayed to me that they're in their phone and not paying attention to things around them. Because that's where some people primarily date. Most people that's firing on all cylinders, they dating on Tinder. They're getting with women through their social circle, their friends. Hey, can you introduce me to your friend over there real quick? Cool. Boom. They meeting people at the mall. They meeting people at the stores. And let me tell y'all too, because you may think otherwise, but let me enlighten you with something. Most of these people are blue pilled. Oh yeah, blue pilled. Most of these people are squares, you might say. Most of these people are just regular people walking around. It's the red pill people for the most part. Oh yeah, I'm wagging my finger. It's the red pill people for the most part that's not really dating like that. That's worried about getting scammed or tricking off and stuff like that. You said my health. You said I haven't started writing my book. If anything, Lolita, if you can, hire someone off Fiverr and they will be able to put it together. You just tell them your thoughts and stuff like that, and just kind of put like a scrapbook, like a memoir together. You know what I'm saying? Just like kind of talk about certain things. You know, you have a story to tell. So you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, things that you go through on your day-to-day basis, like, you know, tell your story. You know? That's lineage, you know? Because all when y'all leave, just think about the footprint that we leave on this planet, y'all. All when y'all leave this world, you can say, yo, let me write a book or a piece of literature. Someone's gonna pick up that book and that piece of literature and what they can read from something that you went through. It could change their life or enhance their life, make their life better. Somebody can read your book and say, hey, you know, hearing about this and reading about this and what you had to go through makes me, feel that I should take care of myself more, or try to avoid certain things that can cause certain things, or just be more aware, be more aware of their health, be more aware of, it could change someone's life. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that it's not going to make a difference. Don't, just do it right away. Do it right away. And you can also sell your work and create another source of income. So, just do it right away. You never know who you can inspire. You never know who will read what you have to say. You never know. Just start jogging and vlogging it down. You said I never date anyone who ain't brave enough to use their real name. Oh man, y'all meeting a lot of nicknames and stuff like that. Call me T or call me this, especially when you travel. Man, them people ain't giving you their real name. Hell no. That should have been a big ass clue right there. That's a huge clue. Them people ain't giving you their real name. You know how much noise nigga, people just use the same names. They just circulate around the same names. But anyway, yeah, them Colombian girls, Star P, they blow you a death kiss, man. But the game has changed, man. The game has changed. You just gotta be a lot more tactful, man. So some of these dudes that got the money, or they have the audacity, because you have to have the balls to travel. You have to have balls to travel. That's number one. When they show up to some of these places, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to be able to relax. My thing is I'm not trying to spook nobody. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but you have to be. Some people can find relax. Some people can find being on top of stuff and alert relaxing. Some people could just be aloof or gullible or slipping and stuff like that. And somebody that's looking to do you something, somebody that's looking to do you harm, you're not the first person they've done this to, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to not make yourself a target, man. Stop drinking them fancy drinks, or watch them when they make your drink. Start drinking beers and stuff like that. That's something you can see somebody opening. Like a container that's capped, and you can see somebody opening it. Pay attention. Sit on the furthest walls and stuff like that. Y'all niggas be watching them fucking karate movies and shit like that, and this nigga, this is your chance to apply that shit. Sit on the furthest wall in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like it be them little taco shacks and little food spots and stuff where shit be going down, dog. It be them little spots and stuff like that. Go watch Shatas a couple of times and stuff like that. You nigga, if you walk into a place and they serving you Jamaican beef patties, nigga, you better be in a corner or some shit, nigga. You better be in the corner that's aligned with the door or across from the door, nigga. If you somewhere and there's a bunch of niggas with dreads playing dominoes, now you tripping. You should have been in the house. But hey, if you gotta be around that shit, hey. And they slapping the dominoes on the table. Oh man, they're already proving they're already a certain dom. They're already proving they violent. Boy, you better know where the hell you at. You better be aware of how you may look when you walk into the door. You may be aware of how you may look when you walk into a door. Like you niggas, bro, some of us from the hood, bro. When you outside, like, bro, I'm looking like food today, dog. You ever walked around like, oh, dog, I'm looking like food today. You ain't have nothing on you to buck back. You know, you just like, damn, dog, you out on the road running errands and shit like that. And you like, damn, I'm lacking today for real. I'm slipping today for real. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come out the cut today, just with today's circumstances, they could probably get that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know. Basically, move with your head on the swivel. You gotta move with your head on the swivel. Why do you think it's any different there? Why do you think it's any different when you go to a foreign country and you gotta move with your goddamn head on a swivel?
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
All right, give me a second, y'all. I got to do this thing real quick. Damn, I can't believe I got all these windows open. What's going on, Jay Green? Shout outs to everybody here. Give me 1 second. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Let's get the likes up. All right, let's get the show on the road. Let's get the likes up. Y'all hit the like button. Support the show. You can support the show at $PTV888. My dumb ass up here ranting. We even get a chance to finish setting up the show. I got all these windows open. You can support the show at Player Talk Radio. You can support the PayPal. Goddamn, pay a player. Or you can support the show at $PTV888. That's $PTV888. That's $PTV888. 3 hours and 7 minutes into the madness. We're gonna get back into this clip. There's a lot of stuff BMT could have done, man. And they about to burn out fast because they're trying to be dating coaches now. Their audience is going to force them to be dating coaches because they inherited the audience that the dating coaches, they took the dating coach audience. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's Player Talk.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
Swing the weed makes God.
Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes, nigga. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these
my
hoes.
shit.
Can't save these hoes. 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 Can't save these hoes, nigga. If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you
What make you think you? Oh my God! They should have never gave us the internet, man. Oh Lord. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. That's a good question. What makes you think you greater than Jesus? Hold on, y'all.
Now I'm in Guatemala at a villa. You know, I spent a lot of time in Colombia, but I'll have to be honest. I don't think promoting that place is really a good.
Bro, look at how this nigga is talking, bro. Well, I just gonna. Oh my God. Are you Cambodian? Oh my God. What makes you think better than Jesus, nigga? Oh my God, bro. You got to, damn. I'm not trying to say you gotta talk like me or anybody else, but just be aware that you speak like that. So somebody gonna think you, somebody gonna try you. You fit a art. I don't know, and I don't want to do it as judging, because you'll meet people and they cool as shit, and it's not even like that. But it's like just look at how he's talking. Just look at how he's talking, and let me know if I'm bugging. All right.
Good thing for black men right now. I think black men need to take their money and business elsewhere. Yeah, the girls aren't as beautiful in a place like Guatemala, but you have
like it's nasally, like the girls in Guatemala, like like kind of like, I don't know how to explain this, but cool, like just it's like it's annoying. I don't know, it's annoying. Me, I would be annoyed. I'll just jump straight to the chase. I would be annoyed. It's just annoying. I don't know why. What's going on, Arab Black? It's just annoying. Maybe I'll say that. It's just straight up annoying.
Safety. Not once have me and my girl felt in danger here.
Maybe, and I met him too. I actually sold him some wine. Maybe I hung around the dude that did the Clear Eyes commercial a little bit too much. I actually know the dude from the Clear Eyes commercial. I sold him some wine. You said Uncle Rom, Uncle Rom, Uncle Anton, Godfather Kevin, etc. What's with all this cosplay and fake deep connections for black people's money? I'm just saying, is that shit grooming? Look, these people are running around the manosphere now talking about pedo this, pedo that. People are just throwing the word grooming around. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. It could be grooming. I'm seeing the same group of dudes show up in the manosphere, and they got on the whole they got the Kevin Samuels starter pack. I ain't gonna lie, the last couple Halloweens has kind of been funny. I don't know if y'all seen that meme where it's like people were being. I'm sorry, look. I never thought I would laugh at some shit like that, but nigga, I busted out laughing because if you were close to the source, it was a special type of laugh, bro. They had the Kevin Samuels Halloween costume, bro. I was like, yo, this is insane. This is insane. Like, I'm not saying he was a best friend, but nigga closer than most. Imagine, like, because I was like, I didn't know how to like make it relatable. Like imagine your best friend has a Halloween costume of himself. It's just funny. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to explain that, but like, nigga, look, I'ma laugh if there's an Angry Man Halloween costume, bruh. I'm a bust out laughing if there's an Angry Man Halloween costume. If Angry Man, gets to that level. Or who else could you could make a costume out of in this space that's kind of like different looking, like that kind of stands out, because like people will try to imitate the beard and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, the Kevin Samuels Halloween costume was funny as shit, because like the how like, oh dog, I'm definitely I'm going to hell in a handbasket with the MOT costume, bro. The Fantastic costume is easy. That's not hard. But nigga, the MOT costume, oh man. Oh man. That's some good internet right there. That's some top tier internet right there, man. All right. Let's get back to this is annoying.
The people are really nice. The food is really good. And it's something different. We're experiencing Guatemala.
The headspace I'm trying to get y'all into is imagine trying to teach B-Dub, aka Shadowhawk, how to get back out there and kind of date the way he would like to date. You know what I'm saying? And it's not as much as, because this is the thing. This is what a lot of people don't understand, right? And this is what the dating coaches be talking about, and this is kind of what a lot of people don't know. Y'all be thinking, because it breeds a lot of problems, right? Y'all be thinking that, okay, to help somebody get better with dating, you just got to put them around women. That's not true. That is not true. I mean, obviously, if they're around women, it's like, okay, yeah, they're gonna, somebody, they'll get along with somebody. Somebody will get this nigga, right? Cool. But that's not true, and that's not good also. It's like, literally, this is why I call it, the only thing that's standing in between BMT and any of his supporters, or people that follow and roll with the passport bro shit, the only thing that's separating them is that they're men. And honestly, in reality, that should be the only thing that really do separate dudes. The fucked up part is that the dudes having dating problems. Okay? So for dudes having dating problems, it don't matter how much women you put him around. He's going to have those dating problems with the motherfucking women that you put him around. It's not as simple as, man, get this nigga some bitches. Get this nigga some bitches so he can get the hell up out of my face. No. Unless you want some Rick James, unless you want some Rick James bitch, like, bitch, come here. And then you summon some woman from the back room and say, take care of this nigga, right? Like, if you on that type of shit, but then you're instructing her what to do. And he's just along for the ride. Like, it doesn't stop a dude's dating problems. That's all I'm saying. So sending dudes, so even if you supply all right, think about it like this. If you supply the chick to the dude, it doesn't stop his dating problems, because then sooner or later, even if they are around, they're gonna have a problem. Right? If you I don't know I don't know what possessed these niggas to go hard body karate and talk all the shit they do about dating coaches. But they were some of that audience that they came from also, that were hurt, that didn't apply any of this stuff, didn't try hard. They didn't really do half this stuff, and then plus the era came and went. So now you have what you have. You know what I'm saying? But they get on the planes, they go to these places, and maybe they do well with women, and that's cool. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the whole point. They do well with women because you're not out there to go feed no monkeys. You're not out there to go pet a tiger or nothing like that. So let's talk about it. So okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm looking at this thing. All right. So yeah. So you're not out there to do any of that stuff. So you start to do better with women. Okay, but you have to still put yourself back. You can use your experiences, but you got to put yourself back in. Okay, like, how was it for me? How can I, you said, can you be mad at the dating roaches? The dating coaches actually did not fall off. As a matter of fact, the dating coaches is giving passport bros the audience. The dating coaches didn't fall off. Steve, I mean, let me know when Steve the Dean comes down on his booty eating courses. Pause. We might have to. I might have to do we might have to do an online review. A secret showing. We got to do a secret showing. Like, okay, all right, hold on. We're gonna go through this together. Pause. What's this about? I'm telling you, listen, Spawn. Don't be mad when in the future you're gonna have to gift your son a copy of Steve the Dean's booty eating courses. Okay? You're gonna have to give him a copy of Steve the Dean. You're gonna have to get it signed too. you gotta get that shit signed, bro. You got to, like, listen, for Christmas, Son, you 16 now. I know what's going on in the dating climate. These hoes out here eating ass. I just want to let you know this is gonna be useful. This is gonna be useful. This is gonna be useful. I wish my dad would have gave me Steve, but you gotta sell it to him though. You gotta sound it out. Steve the Dean's booty course. Bruh, who else would you see on the cover of a booty eating course but Steve the Dean? It had to be a bald dude, dog. Bald dudes are way more trife than dudes with hair, bro. Oh my god. Y'all must not y'all must be sleeping, dog. Yeah, y'all must have forgot R. Kelly's bald era. Yeah, y'all forgot when R. Kelly was bald, bro. That's when he did all the bullshit. That's when the bullshit was going down with Aaliyah and everything. Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, cornrow R. Kelly probably was trife too, but nigga, bald. Come on now. What you got right now, y'all?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Niggas be transforming themselves. Well, I will say this, Era Black. Some of y'all are better off giving the coach your money than blowing it on a hoe and ending up right back at square one. You already at square one. What do you got to lose? You know, them dating coaches are established, bro. Like y'all must be crazy if you think Lucario, Steve the Dean, Rosebud, and some of them other cats are going out. Those are established brands, bro. Ain't no YouTube era about to end them niggas, bro. That definitely that they get what's called high yielding clients because not that many. Look how much people say they wouldn't spend their money on that stuff. Then think about the people that actually are in the mindset of changing something and investing in something like that. Who says you spending money with them? You're investing into something like that. So some things we gotta call it down the center what it is. It's like y'all look at it as spending money. By the time somebody done made up their mind and be like, yo, I'm about to go get this course, that means they about to commit to something. You invest in something like that. Problem is, a lot of people that go get them courses, they ain't ready to commit to something. And then now all of a sudden the dating coaches are fucked up people and their course didn't work and stuff. It's like, nigga, no. The story was you was a piece of shit and you didn't want to commit to it. You said, yo, this is what I'm finna do, and I'm about to put my money into it, and you did not do it. Now, imagine that times 15 and 30 and stuff like that. It's like, bro, imagine you living that out and a dating coach looking at a set of numbers and be like, okay, realistically, if I can get 30 people to sign up this month, I will make this amount of money. But then I would have to do this amount of work, which is a lot of work. But then again, I'm looking at my analytics, and every 30 people that sign up, I only get to walk away with 10 real people. So now I take these 10 people and add it to the other 10 people that I have that are customers over here that actually that I have actually that are getting gains and doing things and they're exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you got to look at things. Y'all people be thinking everybody be scamming and shit like that, like scam. Like some people are so like traumatized by nothing. It's kind of like the ninjas. I'll talk about that later. But people are traumatized by nothing. They think everybody's scamming them. If somebody's working, they're fucking working. Okay? You want to know why somebody can't say, oh man, DJ Cool to be scamming and do this, that, and the third? No, because guess what? I actually sat right here for 3 hours and 24 minutes talking to you. This is work. So if you look at a fucking dating coach, okay, this person, you want to hire this person to help you get better with women. He's supposed to take time out of his day, come to the club with your goofy ass, whatever goofy bitch in there that he gonna have to pair you up with or whatever, or talk to you and reach you and see what's gonna click in your head so that you can go in that direction and keep doing it. Pay the man. But see, why I say black dating coaches actually deserve more money, because you already know niggas are sketchy about doing business with other niggas. So imagine somebody doing all of that, and then now it's like, bro, pay the man. He worried about your dating more than you are, but you get rewarded because you're significantly at least worried enough to try to do something about it. And you get rewarded with something that it probably took him rejection, bitches throwing shit in his face or slash tires. Man, do you think it's fun? I mean, it could get fun, but do you think it's fun to be dealing with some of the shit that you gotta go through with hoes? Damn, shorty been real sketchy, you know what I'm saying? Let me not try, let me kind of end the night here. Let me end the night here with her, because like for real, like she done had a few drinks and then now she on some feminist shit, and I'll call somebody else up, you know. Let me not touch this girl, cause I don't know. She just looked like Me Too material. You know what I'm saying? This certain stuff, brother. You better have some type of. You better learn how to dance, but you better have some type of awareness, man. In today's dating game, you got to have some type of awareness, man. And that's what the red pill was supposed to be for, to inform you. Hey, yo, this is here. Hey, this could happen. Make sure you move like this. You know, y'all got to start shit testing also. Like this whole, hey man, I'm about to go to a foreign country and just start inviting bitches to the fucking pad. Like, bro, are you stupid? And then to properly trick, bro, you gonna have to spend some money. So what's it to you to get a dating coach? You don't gotta buy all their courses or nothing like that. You just gotta get the necessary game that you need and then mix it into what you got. But you gotta be outside more than you're inside on your phone and listening to all of this stuff, because it's called information overload. You're not gonna move. You can be immobilized by information. 3 hours and 27 minutes into the madness. I'm dropping some gems on y'all, bro. Hit the like button, support the show. Good morning. Yes, Sunday. Giving y'all it straight lace, no chase, man. All right. You can support the show at $PTV 888. That's $PTV 888. That's $PTV 888. And notice all these dating coaches don't look like heartthrobs. They don't look like the type of people where it's like, oh man, broads are gonna be all over them. No. Women don't be dating this like fucking genetic splice specimen that y'all be thinking that they be dating, dog. They don't be, bros don't be doing that. They don't be dating that. They be dating normal looking, weird, goofy looking dudes, man. Y'all got shit. Y'all got hypergamy fucked up. You know. You said definitely do a review for the booty eating. That shit will be epic. Yo, man, Steve gonna sue me. That nigga gonna be like, Kuda, now you know better. You know better. Shit, at this rate, y'all gonna have to be gifting your daughter Steve the Dean's booty eating courses, man. I'm trying to figure out what got into these hoes, bro. I think the girls without a dad wasn't there. Dad didn't love them enough. These bitches out here eating booty, bro. That's some jailhouse shit right there. You eat man butt, bitch. Yo, man, just imagine being a parent and your kid wilding out, and you reading over the transcripts and stuff, and you reading over details and stuff like that. You found out that your kid in these streets eating ass, bro. Yo, how do you, yo, this is why I can't be a parent, bro. How do you talk to your kids like, yo, so like, yo, I thought I raised you better, bro. What did, like, really? Really, like you, that right there, that's you don't even got to say it to them. You just like show them the transcript and just point to it like that's what we doing. You know, I'm gonna let you throw the elephant out the closet because you put it in there. I'm gonna see how you are with it. Like nigga, that's some Kevin Gates level shit, man. Oh, and Alpha Male Strategies, he said he be punishing women like that. I'm like, I don't think she's, sir, I think she's enjoying herself. I don't think she thinks that she's being punished. You said I'm not really in favor for coaching all this black people leading another black grown person. But I do care if I trip and I fall, and I'm gonna listen. I mean, you're consulting with them. Y'all need to consult with people. If you don't have people in your life that you're consulting with, I'm going to tell you the truth. And this comes with the cell phone conversation also. Everybody's in their own world. You hang out with your friends, guess what? You and your friends on your phones. If you can't consult with some of the people around you that you call friends, bro, you're either a real Sigma, you ain't got no friends, you probably burnt your bridges, or you don't got no friends, bro. And there's going to be a lot of times as an adult where you don't got no friends. So guess what you do? You consult with somebody that will give you the time and place and the like. I do consultations, right? I spend more time with y'all than some of y'all friends in real fucking life. And you guys have access to me and videos from yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. I'm literally the I literally I'm around. Okay? I'm not gonna say your friends have failed you being your friends, but we're adults, y'all. We all got shit going on. And some of y'all may be offended if you haven't heard from your friend in like a day or two or a week or some shit. Like people be having shit going on. You gonna need to consult with somebody to figure some shit out. Okay? Even you can go read a book. Even Warren Buffett, like in some of these books, you'll say, okay, I want to learn about money. Let me go read a book from Warren Buffett, right? You will read a chapter and you'll see that even at times, damn, Warren Buffett, this nigga balling and all that. He knows what stocks to buy. He's giving people game and all this other stuff. This nigga Warren Buffett, right? You'll even see at times where he's like, damn, thinking about this and having this going on. There's things that I have going on and I'm uncertain. You know what I'm saying? I'm uncertain. Somebody, if you think about it, for what he does, his job is to be certain of shit. Hey, buy this stock. This finna go up. You gonna get rich. Really? I'm certain, right? When niggas ain't certain about something, guess what? Warren Buffett had, and rest in peace to him, Munger. Damn, you know what? I might be tweaking. I don't know if this gonna happen, but we need to close this deal. There's a lot of things on the line, jobs and all this other stuff. They take over businesses and shit like that. And when he has a problem, he has somebody else that he can consult with or talk to, because guess what? Yeah, you guys are adults together and apart, but this person is doing things in his life with his 24 hours. This person is doing things in their life with their 24 hours. And we don't always have the time to sit down and talk to everybody about every single little thing, detail, or scenario that goes on in our lives, whether it's reoccurring or whether it's like, spread out or it's happened before, right? So when you consult with him and you're like, hey, this been kind of happening. I ain't really told nobody about this, but like, here's a little situation. Do you like what's your thoughts? Like, am I bugging, or do you you ever dealt with something like this? And they'll be like, oh yeah, bro, that's such and such, bro. This is what you need to do. Actually, I got a friend. He can help you out, get that done, and bruh, in and out. It don't got to be a big deal. And you're like, damn. That's kind of what you're doing when you're consulting with, let's say, like I told you guys, I gave you the analogy. I'm like, yo, look, when you're uncertain about your money, where it's going, how to spend it, what to do with it, guess what? You read a book. Nowadays you can do YouTube videos and stuff like that. There's little things that you can do to, you know what I'm saying, fill that gap that wasn't there before. You know what I'm saying? And okay, I got it. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. So there's things that you can there's things that you can do that will hold on, y'all. I gotta run and go grab something. So there's things that you can do that there's people that can show you things that you can do. Like if you wanted to learn how to spend money, you hire an accountant, or some people you can download an app. Like there's apps now that teaches you and they educates you on certain things. If it's another thing, like it's let's say like for health, okay, I'm getting back into the gym. Let me get like a set, like let me get like a list with like some like reps. Okay, I'm going into the gym today. I'm working on my stomach or like my abs or whatever. So I want to focus on that. Okay, let me go with this list. And then you stick with that list for like a couple of months. So you're paying for consulting anyway. Most people, you know what they're doing now? They're saying, okay, I don't want to deal with a coach, but I'm still gonna get a whole bunch of information off the internet to turn around and do it anyway. And it's like it can make something that is small. It can make something that is small big. You know what I'm saying? It can turn it into something that is not. You know what I'm saying? It can make it for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to go through, man. I mean, like I said, if a dating coach did y'all wrong, or y'all didn't have no success after you bought somebody's course, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, jumping on an airplane and still taking another shot at the thing that you probably didn't understand in the first place is not your best, your best bet. But it's probably not your best bet, but I mean, people are gonna try it. And honestly, I feel bad because I warned these people and I told these people so many times, bro, you need to arm these people with knowledge because they're gonna get themselves hurt. I don't care if you talk like this guy, or if you look crazy, or if you got a speech deformity, or nigga, I don't care if you're cockeyed. I don't give a damn. You don't deserve to perish off this planet only because you want to date. And sadly, black men gotta worry about their life. Like, other people are worried about having fun. Yeah, you lose a little bit of money, but dog, you don't lose your life, dog. And we're sitting up there taking this shit as a joke, bro. You know how much people are not going back home, and they just like, what you supposed to do? So people are going through it, man. It's not a good thing, man. It's definitely not a good thing to lose your life at the end of the day. And like I told y'all, like I said, our dating experience is not the same as everybody else. And like I'm telling you right now, like, to really have to have a chapter in your fucking book talking about some, hey, you need to listen to this because honestly, all jokes aside, you could lose your life, man. That's crazy. All because you want to date, you know, and there's so many other things that can happen. So you said back in the day, Steve the Dean gave a tour of his, yeah, man, Steve the Dean got Steve the Dean got a fucking NBA basketball player house. I don't know what Jessica doing. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go through these comments. Actually, I gotta cut the show because I gotta run an errand real quick. I knew I forgot something today before I struck up a show. All right, we're gonna let this play real quick. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna let this finish and then I gotta run. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hit the like button, support the show, y'all.
Guatemala in its glory days before all the digital nomads and shit get out here. So I would recommend for black men to try something new. Get off the beaten path. Come to Guatemala. Come check out Antigua. Check out Lake Atitlán, which at one point was going to be one of the 8 wonders of the world. And it's just, myself, I was drugged. The time when I met you, I had been drugged 2 days earlier. So
and these people are getting, look at, he proud as shit to get drugged, bro. No. He proud as hell to get drugged. I know you've been. I'm really good at reading people. Y'all be thinking I'm judging. Hell no, I'm not judging. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Nigga, you look like you got drugged. Yeah, man. I was down there with some girls and they put some shit in my shit. You know, I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone. You know, told me to get on Tinder, but you know, they drugged me. Look at his face. He didn't like that. He didn't like that shit. They didn't drug. He's still at it, nigga. You got drugged and you still at it, bro. You didn't learn a damn thing.
So fortunately, I lived, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't.
Now, in this next clip, Brother Global Loopy G is gonna push back on Brother B-Dub, talking about his own experiences, which are different from Brother B-Dub.
I wouldn't recommend going alone. But the problem is most guys that go to Medellin and Cartagena are going there to trick, and so you're not going to be able to have them.
And that's why you're not responding to the right message. You're not responding to the right.
See, he had to stop him real quick. Brother, you're saying too much. No, don't do that.
Right message. We're talking about my experience, and you getting on the panel to talk about my experience. So your message is off because I'm talking about how safe I was and how warm the feeling felt for me in Colombia. So everybody's experiences is totally different. I got so much love and respect moving around Medellin, Colombia alone.
Well, Brother B-Dub is
okay, but do you see the difference between the Brother B-Dub versus this guy? Come on now, who you think? And don't be, look, both of them could get got. Colombia ain't playing with both of them. But what I'm saying, do y'all not see the difference? Do you see how someone would get treated different versus the other person? Dude just came on the joint like, look, BMT, man, look, I got hurt out here, man. You know, I met you 2 days after I got hurt out here, and I was telling you that I got drugged. He had to cut him short. This ain't looking good, man. And that's why I wish the white boys take it over, man. Maybe they might actually it'll be good to see them going through some shit for a while, because these white boys be in these other countries getting fucked up. They carry it completely different, and they accommodate it too. Anyway,
is going to respond to this in a very shocking way.
I 100% concur with you. The overwhelming of my experience in Colombia has been an amazing time. But like I said, all it takes is one fool to mess the whole thing up. I'll give you an example. So I just left Colombia maybe about 2-3 months ago, right? And so I started off in Bogota. And then from Bogota, I went to Santa Marta. I was staying at a pimp, nice ass hotel. I met a cool black guy at the pool. We were talking, you know, just even made plans to hang out sometime in the time that I was there in Santa Marta. 3 days later, when I'm leaving my hotel, I noticed there's 20 police officers in my lobby. And I asked the girls, what the hell is on? They're like, that black guy that you met at the hotel, somebody killed him. So it's shit like that where just because your experience is good.
He can't. This is the thing. You're not supposed to. I mean, it doesn't look good having shows talking about this stuff, but hey,
doesn't mean that you can't be coming home in a taxi.
Bruh, they already got it. I'm telling y'all what's already happening. They already got it. I'll show y'all some examples on the next show. They already got it.
And a taxi driver set you up.
Got to take it over. They already took it over. They out here like the fuck is really a thing. The whole thing is that niggas ain't out here for real. They out here. So it's really a show up thing. It's like, okay, well, for you to take something over, you really got to be there. Niggas ain't in these spaces.
Or somebody is just mad. Maybe they're unemployed and they see that
Arab
you're
Black. The white boys took over the earth. Shit.
American and that you make more money than them in a month than they'll probably make in 2 years, and they decide to clap you. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be putting that narrative out there.
Well, I mean, there's places you can go to put yourself out of danger. For example, I noticed none of the black people on the black travel blogs promote Poland, promote Germany, promote France, promote Spain, promote Portugal, promote Greece, promote Turkey. It's all these places where the tickets are $200-300 round trip. Well, if you can buy a ticket for $200-300 round trip, the odds are you're giving up your safety. But if it costs you at minimum $1,000 in coach to get to a place, that means more than likely law enforcement is going to be on point. You don't believe me? Take your ass to Lisbon, Portugal, and walk around at night 2-3 in the morning. I bet you will not feel any danger for your life. You don't need to operate different. You don't need to change how you dress. You don't need to change the way you talk. You can do whatever the
so he already hip to what I'm telling y'all. He already hip to what I'm telling y'all. You don't need to change the way you dress to change the way you talk. See, he wants to be him. You know?
You want to do in Lisbon 2-3 in the morning. That's all I'm saying.
So you see, he moved to Guatemala because, man, think about this. He had plans with somebody. He met another black guy from America, and they were going to go out and hang out. Comes home the next day. There are 20 police officers in the home or in the apartment complex, and he's asking, like, what happened? Well, you want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, so your buddy is dead. Somebody killed him. And, you know, I've been looking at some of the comment sections of that video. Check out this one here. This guy is on point. I canceled my trip to Medellin a few months ago. I canceled because of the armed robberies and kidnappings. I will not visit a place where I have to watch over my shoulders 24/7. It's time to steer clear of this circus. This guy is correct. We need to protect our brothers. Instead, we want to protect our monetized YouTube channels. Now let's tell the truth. Okay, we have another brother here. What that Music 2859 says, B-Double's making the most sense in the whole panel. Everyone else trying to counterpoint him while he's essentially expressing safety concerns as opposed to bad mouthing.
So look at now, all of a sudden they want to talk about safety concerns. When about what, 2 years, a year and a half ago, I was literally like, hey, you might want to stop this. And niggas was cursing me out. Remember? Look at it now.
Medellin. Now, let me just get to this, right? I'm pretty sure that everybody's had a good or bad experience. Hell, I've been all over Africa. I have good and bad experiences too. But the thing is, how many people in a place are being killed and being targeted? We got to understand that as men,
right,
and Americans, we're going to be targeted when we come over there. You know, and it's not necessarily for just violence, but it can happen, especially as men want to go out and start, you know, dating or enjoying the scenery. You don't know who you're dealing with. And again, this is something that's happening. It's becoming more rampant in Colombia. And I really think that a lot of different guys can have a lot more experiences going someplace else than risking what is going on right now in Colombia. It is something that I probably would not recommend. Again, I've never been to Colombia, but based on what I'm hearing, based on what guys are sending me all the time, guys, maybe for right now, until Colombia can get it together, pick someplace else. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Duke Jackson, back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity.
All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. We'll be back. It's Player Talk Radio. I can't shout outs to everybody. If you supported the show, put a 1 in the chat because I can't check it at the moment. So shout outs to everybody that hit the like button. Shout outs to everybody that supported the show. I will give you a shout out on the next show because I cannot access my things real quick and I gotta run real quick. All right, but we'll be right back. It's Player Talk Radio. Peace.
So you haven't been with any underage girls?
Why would I let y'all catch me again for something I ain't do before that I'm gonna get caught for again? That's stupid. Which camera I'm lying to? That's stupid. That's not even common sense. Where's your comment? That's stupid.
What about the alleged unspeakable things in a dark room?
Woo! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I hope that camera keep going. This is not the truth.
So you really want to play the victim right now?
You're fucking killing me. You're fucking killing me. 30 years of my career. 30 years of my fucking career. I've been fucking these young bitches 30 years of my career. Now y'all want to kill me. This is not me. This is not me. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Hey!
No matter where you come from, you know what I'm saying, or what color your skin is, we all pretty much do the same things in life. Raise our kids, make love from time to time, and wash. Speaking of which, I learned that white people don't use washcloths. Did you know that? I'm serious. I had one bar of soap in the house. Every time I use it, somebody else's pubic hair was in it. So I use the cloth. Why you guys gotta put the raw bar of soap and your butt and all this? Maybe I need to wash my face or my feet.